Hello, everyone!
Hey!
We're live, we're here! There is no Lammy command in Ba Sing Se. I'm sorry that you keep trying that, Fallen, and that it keeps not working.
It's the frickin'
It's the freaking turnip!
Hello, Fallen. Hello, Star Child. Welcome in. We're we're here. I got my friends. We're gonna do some tier lists.
Yippee!
Tier list.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna turn down the piano music actually, just while I'm here.
Okay.
Just
Hey, Colleen,
so
do you know the autism creature singing "Ghost World" by Hatsune Miku?
I think so, yes.
Huh?
Thank you. So, Mel, you're familiar with the autism creature, soundbite, like yippee from the little German boy.
Yeah. I am
So
familiar.
So some absolute madman decided to turn that soundbite into a voice synth for Vocaloid, and they made it sing a very popular Vocaloid song called Ghost World. And it's actually really good.
When are we getting the when are we getting the autism creature cover of Bird Brain?
Hold up. Hold on, because there's no way. I gotta look this up now. Quick pause machine. This has to be looked up.
While you're looking that up, Cal, I'm gonna go ahead and just go over the couple of tier lists that we've got ready for today.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we've got a tier list for. I'm not shitting you. This is what this one's called: Common Methods of Horizontal Transportation. We were looking for a different tier list when I found this one and thought it would be really funny. So this one is just exactly what it says on the tin: horizontal transportation.
Unfortunately, it does not exist. But you know what that means? I have to be the one to make it.
You have to be the one to make it. Be the change you want to see in the world. Is yeeted on there? It is not.
That's literally my motto. I make what I want to exist. That's literally my motto.
So, oh yeah, ad break. It's fine. But yeah, so we've got the common methods of horizontal transportation, and then we also have a nostalgic PBS Kids TV show one as well. So those are the two tier lists we have planned for tonight. We will see if we get those done.
If we finish those ones in a handily time period, which let's be honest, we're not going to. But if we do, we got a special one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
a surprise tool that'll help us later.
That's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Anyway, I kind of want to wait to see Sari say that we're back before we start the tier list.
Okay.
In the meantime,
Alrighty.
in the meantime, if you guys would like to introduce yourselves.
Oh, should we?
Yes, court order.
Left to right on my screen, it's Josiah, then Cal, then Colleen. So if you want to kind of go in that order.
I don't know about this. Hello. I am your humble tier list aficionado, Mr. Wall. I will be helping you today through your tier list. If you have any questions, you may ask me.
That's
hi.
right. You want to be called a different name. What was it again?
It was at the beginning of when he... But... He just...
So you're fine with your actual name, or you want me to call it something else?
Hey, you can call me whatever you want. I was just making crap up, to be honest.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Cal?
Hello, everybody. It's me, the local creature of stream that sometimes shows up. You could call me the skinwalker of the turnip patch every once in a while. The veritable chupacabra for your eyeballs, if I'm being honest.
What is turnip sucker in Spanish? Because
yeah,
goat sucker, right?
every morning. And trust me, it is not a job for the week because you cannot get any blood out of these things.
Nope.
You just can't. I can't do it. It's impossible. But yeah, I'm an artist boy. I create general debaucheries, and I've been posting a lot on TikTok. So
Yippee!
Yeah.
follow me at Calicators on TikTok because I've been so consistent. I've been posting quite literally every day for the past month and a half, and you know what? I'm gonna keep going until I blow up because it's gonna happen. I will get my flowers. Mark my words.
Do it. Do it.
Make him-
All right. I'm gonna do that real quick. All right. And then Colleen.
Hi, I'm Colleen. I also go by Fish. Newly
Fish.
minted Fish. Newly minted 24-year-old, as my birthday was the 28th.
Hey.
Oh.
Yippee!
Yippee.
But I'm not super on Twitch or like any really socials, but I plan on streaming sometime soon because someone's getting sick. So hopefully I can start up streaming semi-soonish, but just for now, you will see me on the tier list streams, and I will occasionally pop into chat when Turnip is streaming because I work a whole bunch.
That is fair.
And this is how I interact with them. But yeah.
It's also our right to just bug Mel whenever we want.
That is
yeah, absolutely.
that is also true.
Yes.
The perks of being friends of a streamer.
You
Yeah,
just bug me.
exactly.
You just bug me. You pop on. Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
hello Rowie and hello Ray. Welcome in.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the gang. You guys ready to tier some lists?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yippee!
We're starting with our list tonight of hello Smash. We're starting with our list tonight of common methods of horizontal transportation. Some of these are also vertical transportation by the looks of it, but anyway.
Would,
Well,
would
you
vertical
know.
transportation, is an elevator on there? Does that count?
An elevator is not on here, but there are planes, trains, and automobiles. So,
Okay. Great.
Yes, the canon event of every cartoon channel watcher back in the day.
Yes.
planes, trains, and automobiles. Ray brings up a good point. They did forget hoverboards.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Like the actual ones, like from Back to the Future 2, or like the really shitty ones?
The
that
the
look
ones
The
that are just
shitty ones.
segways without a handlebar. Yeah.
Yes. Did they put segways on here though?
They
Oh?
did not, by the looks of it.
No,
how could
They
they?
have-
How could they?
seem to be.
How could they not put Gold Ship's most valuable form of transportation on the list? How is Gold Ship gonna get to school?
But you know what they do have on here is an electric scooter. So it's about as close as we're getting to Michael Reeves' scooter car.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, let's get started with trains.
Well, it's not just a train. It's technically another one is more qualified to be called train. This is specifically an electric train, probably an inner city transfer.
Well,
Wait.
I mean, aren't
I mean-
all trains electric?
They are
No.
not. Some of them are very not electric.
Some of them are very not. See, you cannot denote the power source by the end result. You must denote the power source by the beginning result. So for the train here, they are currently running electricity off of cable lines directly to electric motors.
It's-
Most trains run
it's
off
barely visible.
diesel that then burn it to run electric generators to then go to electric engines.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
We've got the train autism.
Yes.
I like the concept of electric trains, even though would
agree.
it? So obviously, because it's electric, it runs off power plants and that, right?
Mhm.
Well, yes, it runs off of whatever is supplying it. So, but that could be anything.
How many of these are around?
Not a ton in America,
Un-
but they're pretty common in
Yeah.
Europe
They're common everywhere
Hmm.
else, practically.
Yep. Unfortunately.
because America hates decent public infrastructure.
I
Because
I
it does
can't because
buy the car conglomerate.
yeah, and these questions that I'm asking will
Mhm.
determine are determining where I want to put this vehicle because I always am unsure what like energy source causes the most harm to the environment.
Yeah.
Emissions or
Re-
the
reasonably
emissions caused from
simple.
electric. What's that?
reasonably emissions.
Emissions,
Fossil
yeah.
fuels. Straight up
Yeah.
fossil fuels.
Okay, so then I'm gonna put it either A or S because I just like the concept, and I just kind of genuinely like riding on trains.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Yeah.
only done
Very cool.
I've only done it a couple. I've only done it like twice, but each time has been rather enjoyable, except for the part of going over the Rockies because that was literally terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
A works for
A
this
works.
specific one.
Okay. I was gonna put it in S,
Cool, bet.
but A works. Next up is walking.
Walking.
now
mean,
now from a fat person's perspective,
That was so loud. Thank you for subscribing, Colleen.
from the perspective of a fat person,
Great way to start a sentence.
I wanna the defiant fat person wants me to put this in D because walking low-key sucks because we live in America.
Hmm.
But like walking to get places, like on paper, is goated
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because you should
Absolutely.
be able to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, walking was the first form of horizontal transportation, after all.
Yeah.
Like
Actually, crawling
Well-
technically would be.
Okay.
like I used to live in when I was it's still in college before I dropped out.
Mhm.
I was like literally right next to like the downtown area, and it had like a bunch of stuff. It had like a beer heads that had amazing burgers and milkshakes, and it had a movie theater that I would go down and walk and watch movies whenever they came out.
Mhm.
It was really nice, and like I liked that I was just able to do that.
Mhm.
So walking is good in certain situations. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna put it in B.
If you live in a walkable city, it's very nice. Having lived in a walkable
Yeah.
city at one single point in my life, because I, for about 6 months out of my life, lived in a town in the UK called Middlesbrough, and literally everyone I've talked to who's from the UK, I'll say that I lived in Middlesbrough, and they'll be like, "Why?" But honest to God, the infrastructure there compared to like most of the places that I've lived in America is so much better. Because I was able to just walk from my dorm to basically anywhere in town that I wanted. It was so nice.
It's
Yeah.
crazy how like the birthplace of racism has a really good infrastructure.
The birthplace of racism.
Yeah, the United Kingdom.
Okay.
I
Technically,
think you mean the
modern
valley in
racism.
East Africa where we came out of.
No, okay, let me clarify. Modern racism.
That is fair.
That'd be Greece then.
Actually, yeah, no, you're right. That would be Greece.
Well,
But walking is good if you can live in a place where walking is good. Otherwise, walking sucks ass. I'm gonna put it in C tier.
So
Absolutely.
B. Oh, I was thinking B.
Because I'm only putting it in C tier because it is so heavily dependent on where you live and what kind of
All right,
infrastructure
fair.
it
that's
is.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Next up is Razor Scooter.
It'd have to be on the same part as walking.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
yeah, no, these things are not fast enough.
It's
You might as
entirely
well walk.
dependent on where you live.
That being said,
Honestly, I put this in D.
Oh my-
I'm putting this in D. It's like you might as well just walk at that point.
No. Okay, now that's wrong. It definitely is better than walking.
But you know,
Bro,
take Scooter to
One
the
uneven-
ankle.
Oh God, scooter to the
No.
ankle.
I have taken many.
Nah, because like one uneven sidewalk square, you're screwed. You're done for. You'll die.
No, it's definitely better.
Simply get good.
Yeah, exactly. It's on C.
Listen. Scooters are very interesting for me because I grew up wanting to learn how to skateboard, but being too scared to actually learn how to skateboard. So I would ride a
So you settled for the scooter.
So I settled for a scooter, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you, I felt very seen by Jeremy Belpois, is all I will say on this front. Next up is a Kawasaki scooter, or a Kawasaki, like, motorbike.
I
don't know. It's a motorcycle.
I honestly really love these motorcycles just because I'm a Transformers fan. I
Alright.
think they look really cool. However, Josiah, one of Josiah's sisters has one of these and she calls it the murder cycle. So but I'm
see.
just like, in another life I would learn how to ride one of these motorcycles, but I can't.
This specific...
I mean,
they're
it's
so
like
dangerous.
This kind of motorcycle, it's impossible to not look hot on this motorcycle because hear me out.
No, I don't have to hear you out. I know exactly what you mean by that.
Because the position you have to be in to ride this scooter, motorcycle, you have to be like,
You have to arch your back.
you have to arch your back, and you have to lean forward and toot your butt out, like literally.
Yeah.
That is not the
I
most
100%
attractive
agree.
thing ever.
Yeah.
Cow lickers are resident asexual.
Hi.
Hey.
No, I 100% agree that it is impossible to not look hot while riding this thing. It doesn't look like there's any other, like, kinds of motorcycles per se on this tier list.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna count this as, like, all motorcycles. But this
Yeah.
specific one, I do agree on that one.
Where are we putting it?
I'm gonna put it in B tier. Because it's, like, not as good as a
Yeah.
train,
That's fair.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're more likely to die.
And
on
I have to imagine this is
You're
one of
also
those
more likely to
motorcycles
die
that,
on a train.
fair enough. I also have to imagine this particular brand of motorcycle, if it breaks, it's like probably really annoying to repair.
It's
Are
probably
these
really
like the Jeep Wranglers of motorcycles?
probably.
Yeah, probably.
That, and I do have my grievances about motorcycles in general, and my grievance is this. It's very specific to where I work. We just had, like, we just had a shit ton of stuff going on with our parking lot for cast members. Basically we have, like, a limited amount of parking right at the moment compared to how it used to be.
Yeah.
And there's one person in particular who drives a motorcycle to work. I don't know who it is, because I don't know anyone who drives a motorcycle. But there's one person in particular who drives a motorcycle and takes up an entire fucking parking space for it. No, don't do that. Don't take up an entire parking space for one solitary motorcycle. Leave that to the cars, buddy.
You know, it's kind of crazy because motorcycles get a lot of bad stigma, but we also don't accommodate for them. So it's kind of like self-fulfilling prophecy. If you treat motorcyclists like they don't matter, they're gonna just keep doing stuff.
No,
like
we have
why are
specific
there
parking for motorcycles.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Oh.
I don't get it. Anyway, so that's that one done. I think the next one is ice skating, if I'm not mistaken. That
Yeah.
looks like it's on the Danube River.
See, here's the thing. Where are you living where there's like full sheets
That is
of
not
ice
ice skating.
everywhere?
Is it not ice skating?
It's walking again.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah, I opened the image in a new tab. It's a
Oh.
little bit bigger.
We'll consider it ice skating.
You know what? We're gonna
No,
consider it
that
ice
is
skating.
that is straight up walking.
Yeah, it's definitely walking, but like
Yeah.
Fuck it. We'll say it's ice skating.
we'll say it's ice skating.
I
No,
I would
no. Back to my
project
point.
reality and make it my own.
What? Ice skating. You're not going anywhere. You're just going in a circle.
Well,
Yeah.
that's for ice skating that's done in a rink.
Mhm.
Like if you actually for the true like it's like skiing. People ski on mountains. It's like cool, you're doing it for fun, but people did this for thousands of years for purpose.
Mhm.
It's like
No.
most things.
Here's the thing, though. Where are people? I feel like where are people living where there are like sheets of ice thick enough on like city streets and sidewalks to where ice skating becomes a viable
Okay, in
method of transportation?
The
city.
Danube River.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Is that
Northern
safe?
Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll do
why
it every
not?
year.
Yep, they go up and down.
All right. For actual travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, okay. I'm sold.
It does take some skill, kind of like roller skating, which
Yeah.
we'll get into. But so I don't know. I'd put this in C tier because like Cow does bring up an excellent point. Like it's not used for transportation specifically very often. It is mostly a recreational thing.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to put that in C tier.
That's fair. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Next up is some kind of a bicycle.
They have a particular name. Rickshaw? No, it's not a rickshaw.
No, it's just a bike.
It's the same. It's the same. Oh wait, it's
I think it's one
that's
of
just
those- Yeah, I think it's one of those
It's like-
bikes
it's-
where like you have your groceries and
it's like a 3-wheeled bike. Yeah.
I mean, that's
yeah,
cool.
like- yeah, it's practical.
Yeah.
I like it. 'Cause
Yeah,
It's like, I don't know. There's go on.
My best friend had one of these bikes for a while because she lived city for college and she didn't have a car, so she got one of these bikes. She would just pedal around the city, put all of her groceries for like I think every other week in there. She said it was handy, but then the bike got stolen.
That's a slight problem.
As
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the bike is this particular bike is convenient. I like
Yeah.
it. I
hope
can't
Sarah
imagine-
Lana had one of these time.
Oh yeah, it's the tricycle bike.
Mm-hmm.
These things are fun.
I don't know how fast you can go, but I don't think speed
I mean,
is
as fast as you can pedal a bicycle.
Yeah.
well. I don't know if like the wheels, the 2 extra wheels make it like
Yeah, no, it's a bicycle. You just, as fast as you can pedal, you can go.
Mm-hmm.
The same as a regular bike, honestly. I mean, clearly it's not like carbon fiber frame built for speed, but
yeah,
like
it's definitely not.
normal
It's definitely not built for
bicycle?
speed.
Yeah.
a normal bicycle you buy from Walmart is about as fast as that thing's gonna go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is, you know,
Hmm.
a normal
Okay.
bike. You're not, you know,
Okay.
you're not Louis Armstronging it up. No, I know I said that wrong, but
Louis Armstrong.
I know I said it wrong because it was
What?
funnier that way.
No, Louis Armstrong is the one that went to the moon, obviously.
Yeah, clearly Louis Armstronging it up.
I'm on the moon.
I see my bike go by. 3 wheels I drive.
Louis Armstrong when Louise Weak Arm shows up.
Louise.
Louise weak leg.
Louis Weak Leg.
Yeah, that's good. I fear that's funny.
Oh.
Uh,
All right,
Land
I'm
quite-
putting this.
quite
I'm
good.
putting this thing in A.
Yeah,
I know.
Oh.
You're not Louis Armstrong. Sorry. My lungs hurt.
that really got you, huh?
I just like that whole like
Wait.
Louise
Wait.
Oh god.
Oh,
All right. Next up is this fucking thing.
the mailman style trucks.
Yeah.
Now, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
A lot of these don't have air conditioning.
A lot of them don't, to my understanding. I do
Lot of-
know that they have the so in America, we normally drive with the driver on the left side of the cabin of a car, right? Because you drive on the right side of the
Yes.
road, so the driver will be closer to the center of the road, right?
Mhm.
And again, at least in America, I'm not 100% sure about other countries, but I know here in America, they have the driver on the right side of the road because you're closer to the sidewalk and therefore closer to, where you need to drop the mail off. Vehicle tier list? Sort of, yeah. Horizontal transportation tier list. Also, welcome in Enigma. Please stop pulling bombs. It's scaring everyone.
main goal is to blow up.
Blows up!
And granted, we don't ride in these cars. None of us have never been in one of these cars.
Can't say
But
that.
I just have to imagine it is not a very pleasant experience.
I'm curious about the air conditioning.
No, they're very shaky. They're not air conditioner like air conditioned, like you said. Very bulky.
Yeah.
They for reference, they just now in the past like 2 or 3 years started updating them and actually making them actual vehicles with air conditioning
Yeah.
and whatnot.
That's why especially most mail workers, they just did their own cars
Mm-hmm.
and then sat in the middle of their own cars.
Honestly, and for sure these things do not. They're bulky and they do not go fast. Because frankly, I don't think
No,
they're
they kind of suck. They're specific. They're used only for what they do, and they suck for everything else.
Yeah.
For that purpose, I'm going to put them in C tier because they're good at what they do, but that's it.
That's kind of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not an enjoyable.
I would hate to get picked up, have my Uber driver be driving one of these things. Is what I was saying.
Just move the mail. Just push the mail back.
Push the mail aside.
Yeah.
It's all right. Nobody's gonna see you in the back. You don't have to fasten your seatbelt or anything.
Yeah.
There aren't seatbelts back there anyway.
Perfect vehicle to get murdered in. To be honest.
Agreed.
On that note, rollerblades.
Yeah. Rollerblades. Ah, yes. The most. I don't know. I was gonna make a fucking Shadow the Hedgehog reference. I can't. They can't all be winners.
We have a friend who.
This is the ultimate form of transportation.
We have a friend who, in college, she would just rollerblade around. Get to.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly,
I
good for her.
was.
That's all she was known for was like rollerblade girl.
It's time. It's time for me to for the regularly scheduled cow trauma dump.
Okay, here we go.
About
So-
rollerblades.
Yeah. So, I never got the hang of these kinds of things: rollerblades, roller skates.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't do it. Every time I put them on, I would fall backwards because I'm so top heavy. I'm like a reverse bowling pin. And so whenever like I because I really loved gym back in the day because it was just like a break from class.
Yeah.
But imagine sad little 3rd grade cow going into the gym, excited to I don't know, play some dodgeball with the gator skin balls or like even like running around.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, they have a bunch of roller skates, and then I have to go up to the gym teacher and say, I can't do this, and I have to sit on the side for the entirety of it.
That
Period.
sucks.
Sad and watching everyone else have fun.
You actually like were able to sit out?
Yeah, yeah. Because
Wow.
what they weren't gonna force me to do it.
My gym teachers would. They're like, unless you have a note, put on the fucking skates.
Yeah, but like I can imagine a scenario where I would definitely put up a fuss if I was forced to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Um,
Speaking of skates, where are the little skates the little skateboards that you would use in gym class, like the little
Oh my
ones?
god,
Oh,
the
the little
scooters!
skates.
I
Yeah.
love those things.
Yes!
I love those things. I used to ram into people with those freaking things. It was so much fun. They always tell you have to do it, but you never listen. You always ram into your friends.
Yeah, or crush your fingers.
Some of the most fun I've ever had in my entire life is riding around those fucking things for real.
I gotta find
It's
this.
so much fun.
Yeah.
God. Why isn't this on the list? Why aren't those things on the list, bro? For real.
There it is.
That's what I was wondering.
There they are. It's a fucking floor scoots.
That's what we gotta do. We gotta rank childhood gym activities.
Yes!
Yeah. Oh my god, yes. The fucking parachute.
Yeah.
That's
That's
parachute.
S.
And remember, you used to a teacher would like grab your legs and pull you under.
Yeah. I'm glad that was like a universal experience for everyone. Anyway,
And then
roller.
you just yeah.
Sorry, getting back on track here for a second. Rollerblades.
I like them.
So I wanna be petty and put it in due to feces because I can never learn how to do it.
That's fair. This specific kind of rollerblades I could never handle. The ones with like
Yeah,
the
the
four
inline.
wheels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones
Yeah.
were fine, but these ones I could never get the hang of.
Yeah.
I
I think they're good for like again city like stuff because I see people like if you're in like New York City you see skate every
mm-hmm.
Or if you're
So,
on
again,
Daytona Beach.
yeah
enough-
or like yeah
Doesn't happen very often in Daytona. I can speak to that
Really?
from personal
You
experience.
do you mean to tell me the Left 4 Dead 2 trailer lied to me?
You, my friend, are thinking of Malibu, which is
Oh.
in California.
Oh.
Um,
The fact that you know that from about Left 4 Dead trailer is
no,
crazy.
Oh no! I don't know about that, but I do know that roller skating on the beach is much more common in California than it is in Florida. It doesn't happen very
Really?
often
Okay.
down here. Yeah.
Huh.
No, because you know what happens down here is people fucking driving on the beach.
Oh yeah
What?
Yeah.
Damn it DeSantis
No. That's been a thing
I'm joking
forever, like long before DeSantis.
I know I
that's-
just want to blame DeSantis because I don't
No, it's a tradition. It's how NASCAR got started. I was literally talking about this last night on the Sonic stream.
oh really
That's crazy.
Yeah, NASCAR got started by people driving on the beach in Daytona.
huh.
Because they had these souped up cars from the Prohibition days, and they were like, well, shit, now that Prohibition's ended, we ain't got more moonshine to bootleg. Want to race our cars?
That's why you had to turn right to go left.
Yes.
You know what? That makes so much sense. Man, they really did their research for that movie, huh?
Yeah, they did. Anyway, we're still on roller skates. I'm gonna put them in fucking doo-doo feces, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Yay! Conform to me!
Right, next up are what appear to be electric buses, electric trams, something like that.
Yeah, I'd call
Yeah,
it
they're like
tram.
tracked
Just
they're
a-
like tracked buses.
So that would be a
I'd call
tram.
it a
I guess-
tram.
yeah
A tram.
They have tracks underneath
Mhm.
them.
yeah
Hmm.
These are good. They are like buses but trains.
Yeah, they're all right. I'm
Yeah.
cool with these.
I like them.
Mhm.
We have some in the city nearby, like 30 minutes away.
I don't know how accommodating they are for heavier set people, but I don't know. Just the concept
Just as
is
accommodating as a
really
bus
nice.
is.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Probably more so a
Fair
bus than
All right, well, I'm cool with putting that in there.
Yeah. Next up is boat.
Speedboat.
Speedboat in
Specifically
particular.
a speedboat, yeah.
Yeah, there are other
Oh.
boats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
everybody I've seen that has a speedboat is just like a bad.
Well, it's not. I wouldn't even.
Yeah.
Let's call this a personal boat.
It's not a yacht. Right?
No,
It's not a yacht.
See, a yacht starts getting into. See, yacht has a specific denotion. It's called a yacht. This is just a personal boat.
Mm-hmm.
A tugboat, if you would.
Well, no, tugboats are a very specific kind of thing, and this is very much not that. Tugboats are meant to pull big ocean liners around because they can't make like small maneuvers by themselves.
Yeah.
So these are cool if it's not yours. My parents always used to joke that a boat was a hole in the water that you threw money into, which is part of the reason we never had one, is because we straight up could not afford it.
Yeah, it's always
it
like,
would have been a very handy thing to have living in Florida.
I can tell you
I
that
always
my neighborhood did flood once after a hurricane. It would have been very handy to have a boat just to get around the neighborhood.
I have a problem with that statement because honestly, anything that doesn't give you your return back is technically a hole in it. Any sort of entertainment, a pool, a TV, a gaming station, a computer. Well, yeah, a gaming station. That's because a computer you can get your money back off. A cat. A cat is just a fluffy hole to throw money into, technically.
Yeah, but they're talking about more specifically that it has such a specific use case, and also like it's expensive to maintain. You know?
Yeah, that's fair.
So, like a camper, then it's the same thing as a camper.
Yeah, there's a reason we didn't have a camper either.
Well, that's
But,
I'm
yeah.
not saying that, but it's definitely one of those things where people kind of like demonize boats for being such wastes of money when they own just as many things that are equally as a waste.
Same.
It's
People who
I
like
think
to
I think it's
buy
the specific.
an $80,000 pickup truck.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
but I think it's again the specific use case of it has to be out on the water, plus it's expensive. Like how much money goes into it to maintain it. Whereas like, yeah, a cat is like something that you have to keep buying like food for and litter and everything, toys and everything. But like that's nothing kind of money compared to like keeping up a boat,
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, no. I mean, like a small to medium surgery on a cat could cost upwards of a couple $1,000s.
Yeah, but that's also
That's
a
just
systemic failure of our economic situation. Boat.
Wouldn't-
cat.
I don't personally. I don't like boat because like I don't want to fall over and I can't swim.
That's
I
fair.
like
I don't float.
We've talked a lot
I
about
can't.
races.
I
Frozen
no. I
River
literally.
Schools
I
in the late
literally
60s.
cannot. I cannot float. I cannot
Okay.
float. I tried.
Wait, can you swim?
No,
I
if you can't,
I can
float,
swim, but I can't float. I can probably swim, but I have to float to be able to swim, and I cannot float.
Yeah.
I physically cannot float.
Yeah, if you cannot float, you cannot swim. You can tread water for a little bit, but you will eventually drown.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Interesting.
because I think I don't know if it's because I'm too big. Probably because I'm too big. I don't know, but like, I just don't float. I don't know.
I don't know. Bone structure.
Probably because I'm too hard-headed. If I'm being honest. So.
I'd probably put it in the. Yes, that's white cow. Definitely. I'd probably put it on the same level as a motorcycle.
Yeah, because it's cool.
They
but
cost
that's
about the
fair.
same. They
Be for
require the
boat.
same
Yeah.
amount of maintenance.
Mhm.
You can only
Be for
ride them.
boat.
You can only use them in
Yeah.
be for boat. You can only use them in certain situations.
Mhm.
As soon as it starts raining, you can't use a motorcycle, unless you like really wanna push it.
Unless you want
I have
to
a
meet God.
potential. I have a potential opinion about the next one.
This is
Okay.
a personal plane, yes. Like a two-seater.
Now, okay, tell me why I get the feeling that owning a boat. Oh, maybe you're like a I don't know, like a blue collar person who likes to fish. It's like you got your own boat so you can fish.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why do
Yeah.
I feel like owning your own personal plane is a product of the bourgeoisie?
It is.
Yeah, probably is.
I mean, yeah, depending.
It feels on the same level of snootiness of owning an actual yacht.
Now,
I don't know why. I get that feeling.
Well,
it
okay,
depends.
yeah, not
it does
even
depend
close.
on the kind of. It does depend on the kind of plane, though, because if we're talking about a private jet, then yes, that's bougie. If we're talking about this like little two-seater, like it's expensive for sure, and the person who owns this is probably fathomably rich compared to any of us.
It's
But-
giving owner of a golf course type feel.
Yeah.
I would still say that the people who tend to own these kinds of planes they have it because they're passionate about flying, right?
I would agree.
I was about to say
Yeah. I
it's
guess.
it ranges about honestly, it ranges about the cost as some of these big trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
if you're-
and I don't mean
Right.
like 18 wheelers. I mean like these souped up big new Fords, like 50 grand Fords. That's about how much it would cost to buy the thing on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
So it's
that
not
being said-
as much. Yeah, I understand the visuals, but it's not as much as one would think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It probably
Okay.
is more so in my mind. It reminds me. You're right. The boat is definitely like, oh, I like to go fishing. The plane
Yeah,
also
right?
reminds me of the tisms.
Mhm.
This has
Yeah,
got to be like
the-
blue collar tism people.
The plane used to give me that kind of
Oh, I was still thinking because a lot of people like there are because you have to think about it. Why do so many of these small towns have airports?
It's true.
Oh.
Because
that is
the
okay.
people that don't waste all their money on the pickup truck they're never gonna buy, put it into the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I used to, again, when I was a kid, I used to live near like a very small airport that was used almost exclusively for these kinds of planes and for people who like to skydive and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they listen, some of the nicest people I've met once, because they're passionate about that kind of thing. They're passionate about flying and teaching people how to skydive and all that. It's a whole thing.
I
My intrusive thoughts were about was going to interrupt you and say passionate about almost dying.
My
I like the feeling, Cal.
it's,
I just people. It makes sense for a skydiver to be nice because if you're that comfortable with almost dying, you better be nice.
see, here's the thing: it's not jumping out of the plane that kills you; it's the impact if you don't pull your ripcord.
Yeah.
And parachutes tend to have a pretty good success rate. Otherwise, a lot of those companies would have gone under by now.
See, I'd be the guy. I would be the guy. I just know if I tried it, I'd be the guy, and that would be the end of me.
Now's when I recommend the classic Austin McConnell video about what happens if your ripcord fails, and what you should do.
You see, you pull out your fully loaded revolver.
No, he's like, aim for trees. You're gonna break your legs, but at least you'll be alive.
Yeah.
Me skydiving in Kansas. What trees?
So anyway,
better get your water bucket ready.
let's see. The plane I'm gonna put on the same level as the boat, honestly, because it's
I
the same
That's fair,
kind of
yeah.
thing, just
This
one's
this
in
is
the air,
true.
one's on the water. All right.
It's about the same.
Next up is a Vespa.
Oh my god, I want one of these so bad. I want to put it in high speed.
one
Stick with high speed rail. I
Triple
want
S.
to put it in high speed rail because I love them.
Triple S.
I think scooters are way cooler than motorcycles. I'm sorry to say.
I want one of these so badly too.
Hey,
I
Cal.
think A
and
remember
they're just
is a good spot.
yeah.
Remember when you
Yeah.
said earlier that people riding this specific kind of motorcycle always look hot? I feel that way about Vespas. I feel like anyone who rides a Vespa is immediately hot.
Really? Well, to be fair, the most attractive person in Disney, Colette, also drives Vespa. So
That's true.
yeah.
No, I've always wanted one.
They're just so economically viable. I love them.
Yeah.
I want a buddy of mine. You know, they migrantly work in Vegas every few years, and they told me that they just ride a Vespa down there. It's great, and he's the one who could really convince me to like, yeah, you know what? If I have the means, I'm gonna get myself a Vespa because like I don't, and mind you, I would feel okay about riding a motorcycle, but I don't want the stigma. No one's messing with me if I'm riding a Vespa, except to maybe laugh at me. But at least they're not treating me the way they treat motorcyclists, you know?
Yeah.
I will be the least threatening black person you will ever see. You can see black people on Vespas. But no, because like if you see a black person on a Vespa, you are not going to assume anything about them.
He's got a point.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh god, that one took me out.
That's a real.
Yeah, it's a real thing that somebody put on there, but it's not like a.
No.
Yeah.
So, next up is a gondola.
A monorail? No, that's not the.
No, it's not a monorail. Monorail's later on. No, this is a gondola. So it's like a ski lift kind of thing.
Yeah, gondola.
Yeah. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Like a sky
This is terrifying. I would never. I don't want to.
Yeah, I understand it's
It's
terrifying, but
terrifying.
it's very useful.
I don't.
I don't care.
I don't.
Okay, so your choices are either A, you undertake that incline in a vehicle, or you take it in the gondola.
So
My problem is, why do they have to be so slow? Do it fast and it's over.
it's
I can't.
not as slow as you think, because it's actually traversing. It's cutting through all the middlemen.
it's true.
Go straight to the destination.
Pull up a picture real quick. So this that I pulled up on screen is the Disney Skyliner. So it's basically like a horizontal ski lift that they've got around the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. This is effectively what we're talking about. Is this thing, except it doesn't go up like that does, up the side of a mountain. I can tell you from personal experience, they are. You kind of see how they're like. If you like pull up the picture, right? How it's kind of hanging from like the little motorized bit right up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does sway ever so slightly.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying absolutely not.
That's why they can't go that fast, Cal. Is because if they went
Yeah,
fast,
and so I'm
I
saying
think they're great.
I would rather hike. I
Really?
would rather hike. I don't listen. If I'm being suspended in air, or if I'm traveling by any sort of airborne travel, I don't want the vehicle that I'm in swaying or bumping. I can't do it. I refuse to do it.
Okay.
it doesn't sway too much. Well,
These are
I
very
mean,
valid
I can't speak to
points.
most of these like ski lift kind of gondolas. I can only speak to my experience on the Skyliner at Disney. It doesn't sway too much when it's actually in motion, but when it like speeds up to get up to like where it needs to go, it does sway a little bit, and then also kind of when it's braking to get into the station. So it only sways at the start and end of it, really.
I don't know. It's good for me.
Mhm.
I love these things.
I do like these. I'm gonna
I just-
put.
So
What?
useful.
I'm kind of scared of them, to be quite honest.
It's fair.
But you two
I'm
have
I'm also
Yeah.
just scared of heights. So
That's also
I was
fair.
about to say.
That's also fair.
Oh.
I can tell you, I got my mother to go on the Skyliner, and she's also scared of heights, and she seemed fine. So if that says anything,
She's seen.
she seemed
She
fine.
seemed fine
seemed-
as she was crying in the corner.
She seemed more fine than when I forced her onto the London Eye that one time.
Oh.
you monster.
To be fair, she
I-
volunteered for
I-
that one.
I'd put it in B.
dare you do it to that sweet woman?
She did volunteer for that one. I say forced, like I pushed her on, but
Alright.
she did actually volunteer for that. She was not having a good time on the London Eye, though. I'm gonna put these in B
Where are
tier
we putting this?
because
B.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna put them in B tier because they are very fun. Like it's very whimsical. But that being said, they do not work well in stormy weather. Again, speaking from experience on that one.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
Whimsy is a word.
Yeah, very fun and
Whimsy?
Whimsy.
Because it's like, oh, you're up in the air and you're like going up the mountain, right? It's, I don't know, it's cool. I have fun
That's a
with
word
them.
for it, I guess.
The next one is an electric bike,
Yeah,
I
I
think.
guess.
I've always wanted to
No, I
ride
don't
an
think this
electric bike.
one's a bike. I think this one's a regular bike. I think
Oh,
the
you're
one 2 squares up
Oh.
is
Yes.
a bike, but I
Yes,
think
you're
this
right.
is just a normal ass bike.
You're so right, bestie.
You are right. But then
You're-
there's another normal bike
Yeah.
down a little bit further. Why is there so many bikes?
I think
There-
the
there
one below is like a racing bike.
Oh, you know what? You're so
One
right.
of
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of-
There's a
one of-
regular
one of the
bike,
two-
an e-bike,
one of
and
the
a
two
race bike.
one of the two normal bikes has to be a mountain bike, and one has to be a normal bicycle. Because I think there is a
we'll
difference.
say I think we'll say the orange one is like the sporty
A mountain-
shit.
I'm not
Yeah.
dirt bike type deal. Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
think
one
that's
the one we're looking at now is something like Jim Billy would have riding on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a normal.
It's just a normal ass
Run-of-the-mill
bike.
bikes.
I'd put it in A tier.
Same
It's a
here.
fucking bike.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with a
bikes are
bike.
pretty good. I
Yeah,
want a
I
bike
think
very
so.
badly, actually.
I had one and then it disintegrated. Well, the chain disintegrated.
Oh,
I
I was
want
gonna
a
say-
bike.
The whole
go ahead.
bike
Go ahead.
just Thanos snapped, turned to dust. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, did someone pour gallium on your bike?
No, the chain was really rusty. It was a hand-me-down from a roommate, and he was like, "Do you just want a free bike?" And I was like, "Sure."
I mean,
And then the chain had so much rust on it that it was just like,
Yeah, that'll do it.
Damn.
So next up is what appears to be a regular ass train, subway type kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a subway.
I'm gonna say S tier.
I-
Yeah, it's a subway.
Yeah.
It's-
As for Subway.
S for subway. It's good public transportation. I fucking love trains. All right, can you tell that I'm autistic? I love trains so
I love
much,
them
and
too.
I wish we had more of them in America because they're
Yeah.
This is. Go on.
they're good public transportation for one thing, right? You get a lot of people in a little amount of space compared to, say, cars, for example, right? There are fewer emissions than cars, just like on a capacity
they're electric,
basis.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like, sure, you're not going directly where you need to go, but if the city is set up in just the right way, and you have a walkable city, like for example, the city of London. Well, not the city of London, like London, the city. The city of London is a whole weird thing. I'm not going to get into that. But London is a very, very cool city with infrastructure. North London specifically, because they actually have the tube up there and everything, right? So you can walk into any tube station, get your ticket, go on the train, go to where you need to go, and then pop back out of the station, and then wherever you need to go is not that far walking-wise, right? The few days that I spent in London when I was a teenager were public transportation-wise so cool, because it was literally like London's a big city, but you can get anywhere by the train, right? Like either by
Yeah.
the tube or by the overground, or even just by walking. Like there are roads, there are cars, but you don't need a car to travel in London.
yeah. And as someone who used to live right near Washington D.C., that has its own metro, like transit system that goes all the way from Northern Virginia to Maryland and all throughout Washington D.C. I miss the DC Metro so much because it was so easy to navigate and it was so fun, and I have pure nostalgia for it because I would just take the Metro into Washington DC and like go to like a museum or something. But it was so nice,
The
and
DC
honestly, that's
Metro
how.
is great. The London Tube is great. The New York Subway is great. Depending on what stations you go to, because some of them it's New York, so you know whatever. But
Yeah,
like
if you can navigate the New York subway system, kudos to you.
If you can navigate the New York Subway, it's great.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think I've been through the Philadelphia Metro as well, which is also quite cool.
Oh, nice.
I want to be able to go on more of those, please, God. I know that we can't build anything underground in Florida because the aquifer is right there.
Yeah.
You can be underneath the water table.
Yeah, but if we could get something like this, like a high-speed rail network, that'd be great. I would love that. We were supposed to get one, and then fucking Rick Scott said no, so it's always the Republicans.
This tier list is like the biggest endorsement for why I probably don't have autism, because I'm not autistic about trains at all.
We have 3 train enthusiasts and Cal.
And isn't that always the way, huh?
Ain't that just the way?
It really is true that Cal and I are each other's nobodies, right? Because like I'm very into trains and Cal's very not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am the shadow, the true self.
I am thou art I. Next up is a cruise ship. I want to immediately put this into doo-doo feces. I hate cruise ships.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I
The
hate
bourgeoisie
so much.
Okay, now this is where Cal can kind of go up
Down with
on
the
all that
bourgeoisie.
bourgeoisie.
I want to quote. There's a podcast that I like to listen to called "Well, There's Your Problem," and it's a bunch of engineers, and they talk about like engineering disasters, right? And one of the
I know the problem is it ain't got no gas in it.
I was gonna say that.
One of the episodes they did was about a cruise ship like this, and they were like, by the way, we're just gonna briefly touch on this one. This is the largest cruise ship that has ever existed, and the other two just go, oh, gross, this sucks. Just immediately without even hearing anything about it. But then he starts listing off all the different like amenities. It's like 2 bars, a full basketball court, a full like live musical theater stage, like Broadway style, 2 different water parks, and one guy goes like, what do you mean water parks? If they want to go swimming, just keel haul them.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I hate cruise ships with a burning passion.
Honestly,
I mean,
honestly,
I know Mel
Go
can
on.
attest to this because she lives in Florida, but we live right near Virginia Beach and Norfolk, where there are a lot of cruise ships that drop off and pick up people. And man, those people are always so fucking rude and so nasty to
yeah,
like,
and you were
regular.
gonna say, and you said the exact thing I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Fuck cruises and fuck people who take cruises, because you're all awful.
I
can't stand y'all.
I don't understand them. Plus, people like go missing on cruise ships, or like fall overboard, and that terrifies the shit
the
out
people
of
that
me.
wanted to go swimming.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm more talking about that. I forget her name.
It's wild, like how like cruising is way more dangerous than you would think it is. But also, like, not as dangerous as it seems. I don't know. It's a weird situation. It does depend on the cruise line, to my understanding. Like, don't go for Carnival. But, like, I'm very lucky in that, like, most of the cruise ships that come out of Florida come from, like, the Miami area. And, like, Fort Lauderdale and everywhere, like, South Florida. And I don't live near there, right? I'm like, several hours away. That being said, because I work in a very similar industry with a company that literally has cruise ships, you know, I work for Disney after all. I get a lot of very similar kinds of guests. Like the same kind of people that would go on cruises, that do go on cruises. I do meet a lot of them because they're super into it. And you can always tell, like, I don't want to say anything bad about anyone in particular, but you can always tell who's been on a Disney cruise, you know?
Yeah. Would you ever work, if they told you to work on a Disney cruise ship, Mel, would you do it?
I think I would quit the company.
That's fair.
I think I would actually be like, no, if I can't stay in the parks themselves, I would rather leave.
Yeah.
There is only one thing that cruise ships have going for them, and it's the potentiality for a horror movie to take place on a cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's really creative.
Why haven't they done that yet?
I'm sure it has.
I don't know. Well, now to be fair, they almost did something similar with that one Until Dawn style game.
Wait.
The Obra Dinn, I think it's called.
Return to the Obra Dinn. That is not like Until Dawn. I have no idea what fucking person.
No,
not
that game. It's a different. It's like one. It's like an Until Dawn style game where people like were going on a haunted ship and they like ran into. I don't know. It's
No, Return to the Obra Dinn does take place on an abandoned like ghost ship basically, but it's not like an Until Dawn. It's a puzzle game. You have to try to figure out.
I gotta look this up.
Return to the Obra Dinn, by the way, was made by the same guy that made Papers, Please, so you know it's a good video game.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Wow.
Anyway, while Cal's looking that up, e-bikes.
Oh,
it's called similar naming theme. It's called Dark Pictures Anthology Man of Medan.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Same as bikes, in my opinion.
I have a thing with e-bikes, right?
Mm-hmm.
In that, a lot of times they're used as like public transport of some variety. Again, this goes back to when I visited London, is they had a bike hire scheme, is what they called it, where you could basically, you know, pay a couple pounds, rent a bike basically for the day, and then just, you know, ride it around London, and then you would drop it off at like another station or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were fine, but at that point, like if I was living in London, I'd rather just get my own bike, you know?
Well, yeah.
So they're fine, just not as useful as a regular bike.
I could see it being a little bit inconvenient because you have to put it back where it came from, right?
Well, that's only if you know, if you have to return it. I think we should think about all these things within, yes, the realm of like what they usually are, but also like if you were to use this and it were your own. Like Mel said, I think it'd be fine.
Do most of these like e-bike things like is it like a point A, point B kind of thing for like where the next like charging station is? Like, oh, you go down.
No, it's you take it from a charging station. You like find it at one that's already there, right? And then you rent it out, and then you go to any other charging station in the city, basically. It's not necessarily you have to take it from one place to another, you know, or you have to go back to the same one.
It's required for you to just know where stuff is.
Yeah, but they're usually very well signposted, and you know.
Okay. I don't know, because it's just a me thing. I don't know where I am ever.
This is another one of the differences between myself and Cow, is that I have a great sense of direction.
I would get one of these e-bikes and I would not know where another charging station is, and I would feel guilty and just leave the bike there.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
that's,
mean-
that's the other thing too, is you could probably look it up on like an app or something.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, I guess I could.
Anyway,
Yeah,
e-bikes are just
I-
bikes
I
but
like
with an
them.
extra step, basically.
They're alright. I'd put them because they're electric. I've always wanted to ride an e-bike. I want to put them in like A tier.
Yeah, we'll put them next to the other bike. That works.
A for bike.
A for bike. Next up is a bullet train.
Well, we know where this has to go, right?
Triple S high-speed rail.
Yeah, obviously, naturally.
Absolutely.
Honestly, probably top of S tier.
I was gonna
Triple S
say.
Goku, so Triple S high speed rail.
It is high-speed rail after all. So there was a video that Tom Scott did a while back where he tried out like an experimental like maglev train that they've got in Japan. And
Yeah.
I really hope that does become the future of transportation because that shit's so cool.
I can't wait for that to come out and then for it to not be in the States.
Yeah, no, it won't be.
Ever.
Unless the revolution happens.
God, I hope.
But as it stands, regular bullet trains are just super, like just generally very good forms of transportation. I mean, like they're trains, but they go fast,
You can travel across an entire small island in a matter of 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. I mean, even the trains that they have in England, like when I lived there, it was a 4-hour ride from where I lived in Middlesbrough down to London. And that wasn't that bad, but like if it had been a bullet train, that time could have been cut like probably in half, 2-hour trip basically straight down the
yeah.
country because Middlesbrough is way up in the north.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Alright.
bullet trains are cool. I like them, and I wish we had them here. Next up is
Yeah.
next up is a fucking horse.
Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I have 3 good talking points for why they should go in Triple S high speed rail, and they are, and they are in no particular order: Gold Ship, Haru Urata, and Agnes Tachyon.
Are those characters
There,
from the
I
horse
made my
racing
point.
video game that's been taking the internet by
I
storm?
have made my point.
All right,
Fuck off, Cal.
we're putting the horse girls up in Triple S, I guess.
Why is that? What do I do?
Is that just are those from the horse racing game?
Yeah. What's the problem?
Jesus Christ.
I don't even play the game, but it's hey.
Listen,
Uh.
I will put them in Triple S because horses basically carried us transportation wise for like thousands of years, right?
Yeah.
Really,
Thousands.
like literally only getting phased out as transport within the last like 200 years, basically. Which is crazy to think about.
Tell me,
Bad.
Josiah.
Probably more like 100 years, if I'm being honest, Mel.
Yeah, well, yeah, not even.
Tell me, Josiah.
Because
Can you
yeah.
tell me the? Can you tell me the difference between the king and the horse?
One sits on his butt and the other one stands. I don't-
No, the horse has instinct. Anyway, weak reference.
Anyway, yeah, horses are cool. And they literally carried us for thousands of years. As humans, trying to get over long distances.
Bro, I know horses' backs are hurting for having to carry us for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fully
Look-
agree.
The look on
Talk about-
the look on a horse's face when you say dog's man's best friend.
Dude,
That explains the long
I-
face. Yeah.
in the recent 2 years, I love that we as a species have discovered horses from that one angle.
What?
You know the one.
I
What?
don't.
Do you not know what I mean?
I don't. You're gonna have to give.
Wait,
some
are you
context.
talking about like the side eye thing?
The side eye horse angle. I gotta show you
Yes.
this.
Oh,
I know exactly
Christ.
what you're talking about.
It is the funniest angle horse.
I love it so much.
It takes my breath away. It's so funny. Oh, okay. I'm posting in tier list.
hang on, I'm pulling this up.
This image is so funny.
Yes, God bless.
The amount of YouTubers that use this image, and it's always so in context. It's so good.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm so happy. I'm just so happy we discovered horses from this angle, and it's the best. They don't look like they don't look real after when you take a picture of them like this. They don't look like real animals.
They don't.
It's like if a child tried to draw a horse.
Oh God. All right. Next up is a commercial airliner.
Commercial airliner. Well, I'm gonna be petty again. I think I'm terrified of flying. I can't do it.
I don't mind
Yeah.
flying. That being said, in recent
I
years,
don't
if
mind
it's
flying.
Bowen, I ain't going.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I
that's
100% agree.
Crazy how we live in a timeline where Spirit Airlines is the safer option.
Well, it depends on what plane.
I was gonna
Spirit
say, if
is.
they've got an Airbus, then yeah.
No,
but if it's a Boeing-
no. Because like Spirit Airlines, you're gonna get to where you're gonna get to. It's just not gonna be pretty.
Well, that's the thing though, is like what kind of planes are they flying? Because if it's a Boeing, right? Like that's the problem because
It's
Boeing
just it's
Yeah.
has gone
Spirit
downhill.
is particularly. I'm pretty sure Spirit Airlines is particularly Airbus.
Okay, so if it's an Airbus, then that's fine, right? Because Airbuses are still, like, as far as I'm aware, Airbuses are still fairly safe. Actually, flying is one of the safest ways to travel, according to people who have actually put research into this.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe
don't-
it. I don't care how much evidence you give me. I don't believe it.
The studies show that you are more likely to get injured while driving a car than you are to, get injured while riding in an airplane.
And guess what? I hate driving too. So what's up?
I mean, that's fair. Anyway, I don't mind flying that much. I haven't done it in a minute though, so the biggest issue I have with flying is going through the airport.
I agree.
Yeah.
Once I'm actually on the plane and we are in the air, I'm fine. Give me some fucking, shit to knock me out or like an in-flight movie or whatever. I'm fine. That being said, I gotta tell the story of the worst fucking airport delay that I've ever had in my life.
Okay.
So again, this was when I was living in England. I was coming back home for the holidays, right? And so I had to get up
Okay.
supremely early in the morning to get down to the airport because the closest airport was in Manchester, which was like an hour and a half away by train, right? So I got up super early, got down to the train
Manchester,
station.
I barely know her.
Yeah. Shut up.
I thought you wouldn't hear me. I tried to be so quiet.
I got up, I got all my stuff like ready to go. I head down to the train station, almost missed my train because of, I was being tired and nearly couldn't find my ticket. But I managed to find my ticket for the train. So I got on, headed down to the airport, got through security. Everything was perfectly fine. I got there with enough time to spare that I had like about an hour to kill until I got called to the gate, right? So I'm like, I'll just kind of hang out for a little bit. But then I look up and it says that flight has been delayed. I'm like, okay, sure. It's been a little bit of a delay, but it's not too bad. I guess while I'm here, I'll like get something to eat, kind of thing. But then it keeps getting delayed, and it keeps getting delayed, and it keeps getting delayed, and eventually, 5 hours go by, where every single one of us who were supposed to be on this flight are gathered not at the gate. We're gathered on the way to the gates because like we haven't been called. We don't know what our gate is yet, right? So
Yeah.
we're all gathered like basically in the main like kind of hub area of this airport. And we're all confused. None of us know what's going on. But eventually a plane comes and they're like, okay, you guys, you're going to go on this plane. It's going to take you to JFK in New York, right? Which was the plan originally. We were JFK and then connecting flights out, right?
Yeah.
But because it had been 5 hours since we were supposed to fly, right? And it's an 8-hour flight from Manchester to New York. We got at JFK at like 10 o'clock at night, right? And
Okay.
every single person on this plane, their flights had left hours ago, you know? So
Yeah.
the airline that we were flying with, Thomas Cook, they had a booth that was like right there in kind of the first hub. If you don't know, JFK is a massive airport. It's got multiple hubs, right?
Yeah.
So the hub that we're in is where our booth for Thomas Cook is. So we go up to them and we all go, hey, our flight got delayed so badly that all of our connecting flights left. We need some kind of compensation for this, right? And they say, okay, we can't do anything about this, so you guys are going to have to go with the airline that you booked your connecting flights with and talk to them about it. So we're like, okay. My connecting flight was with JetBlue, so their hub or their like little booth, whatever, was in a different hub in JFK. We had to take a fucking people mover to get over to this hub, right?
Wow.
That's how big JFK is we had to take the fucking people mover over.
Yeah.
And we got there, right? And we're all waiting in line at JetBlue, and they go, sorry, there's nothing we can do about this. You're gonna have to talk to the airline that you flew in with. And so of course we're all pissed because like we were just there and they told us to come to you.
Yeah.
So that all's happening, right? We head back to Thomas Cook. We have to take the people mover again, right? And
yeah,
at this point they're closed. There's nobody at that booth, you know?
Jesus.
The
My
guy
God.
who runs the airport got involved. And he was like, I'm going to get you guys connecting flights. Don't even worry about it, right?
The guy who was running that kiosk, the second you guys leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah. So yeah, the guy who was in charge of JFK International Airport got involved, and he was like, "I'm gonna get you guys connecting flights."
You met John JFK.
Yeah, John. We met John F. Kennedy. Yeah. And
man,
he was like,
"What an honor."
This is the second biggest headache he's had.
Shut up, Ellie.
He didn't die of the headache. He died of lead poisoning. We all know this. Come on. So anyway, we get our connecting flight, right? And it's like my flight to Orlando is at 7 a.m. Keep in mind, it is midnight currently, right? So that's the next flight out to Orlando is in 7 hours. So I'm basically just wandering around JFK International Airport for 7 hours with barely any way to contact my family about anything, because most of my electronics were like dying at that point. I scoured this entire airport for like an hour.
No chargers you didn't bring?
No, I brought chargers. There were barely any outlets in the airport. I had to like,
what the hell?
I had to like go searching for an outlet so I could go charge my phone, and eventually I was able to find.
Out here doing side quests.
Yeah. Seriously, that's what it felt like. But I finally got my phone to charge up, and I contacted my parents. I was like, hey, I know I was supposed to be home by now. Here's what happened, and I told them everything. And so I was like, yeah, I feel like Kevin McAllister right now, because I am lost in New York. So eventually I managed to make it home, of course, as shown by me being here tonight. But God, it was...
Well, just be thankful you didn't run into any moist burglars.
That's true. Or guys who run hotels in Manhattan, yeah. Anyway,
Tim Curry.
I'm gonna put airplanes in B tier. Because the flight itself was actually fine. It was just the airport situation was a problem.
Yeah.
Do you like
Uh,
you like JetBlue, Mel?
I'm indifferent on any particular airline because I don't care.
Yeah, because I know
Yeah.
there are people who like only fly specific line.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
if anything, I have a bias against them just because they were being, very unhelpful that one night in, 2019, whatever, 2018, somewhere around then.
All right.
So the school
With that
bus.
tangent over, the school bus. Honestly, okay.
Feces.
Duty free.
Okay, I was gonna argue D for the specific reason that yes, it's kind of the same situation with like the mailman style car. It's not air conditioned, but there are a lot of windows. So when you're actually going, it's it's not pretty, but it's not awful either.
Mhm.
I don't know. And also, like, it's also after like a long day at school, it's kind of nice to just knock out on the bus for a little bit, feeling the gentle vibration on the window as you put your head on it. I don't know.
I hated
Does anyone else?
bus.
Does it really? I kind of
Eh.
just like I kind of like the bumpiness of it.
I didn't
sick all the
particularly
time.
care for the school bus, honestly.
Kids would.
I stopped eating on the bus because I kept throwing up.
Why?
Oh, because it made me motion sick, so I stopped eating breakfast, and that's all the problem.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That'll
Fair
do it.
enough.
That'll do it. What
All right. Well, where'd you say you wanted to put it? Do you feces you want to put it in?
Yeah,
I'd
I
say
put it in
doo-doo.
doo-doo feces.
I'll go with the consensus.
What the hell is this?
Because I understand I'm in the
Another bus.
This is
of
like
some
I don't
kind.
know,
Is that
like a
party
tour,
bus?
like a small tour bus, I think.
I guess.
Yeah, it looks like a tour bus, or like. Yeah, I would say.
The only tour bus that I've
these
ever been
are-
on was a double decker in New York, which I have another fun story about that. But
I
Never.
I mean, I feel like I don't know because I've never. First of all, I've never even seen anything like this before, so
mhm.
I wouldn't even know what an experience riding one of these things would
Yeah.
even hypothetically be like.
Shall we
I
create
also
a
don't
new
know what
category that
country
says
this
never been
is.
on?
Yeah, might as well, because
There you go. You guys get to see kind of behind the scenes of how I make all this shit right now.
Yeah.
There we go.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Just put it in there then. Next up is a helicopter.
See, I'm scared of flying,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like helicopters don't go that high.
Depending.
Depends on the kind of helicopter
They-
you're talking about.
They usually do go quite high.
Helicopters are also an interesting thing, right? Because it's like, they're flying machines, and they are in some terms, quite dangerous. But also, if you
Yeah.
have a pilot who knows what they're doing, you don't really have that much to worry about.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know why I feel somehow safer in a helicopter than I do a plane. I shouldn't. I shouldn't on paper, but I don't know.
I've never been
I
on a
kinda do.
helicopter, so I can only go based on vibes here. I think it would be fun to ride in a helicopter, but also I'd be terrified for my life the whole time, you know?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll put it in like C tier.
I'm okay with that.
C for helicopter.
C for copter.
Next up is what appears to be like a sports bike kind of thing.
A sport mountain dirt bike. These are only useful if you're trying to get sponsored by Red Bull.
Gives you wings.
It does.
It does.
This stream has been sponsored by. No, God, I wish. Listen, Red Bull.
Do you though? Do you wish though?
Yeah, because I'd get money out of it.
Fair.
There comes a point where you can't vet the quality of every sponsor you get. Sometimes you just have to suck it up and take the money.
Yeah. Fair enough. It's. I mean, like, you could ride a sports bike as a normal bike, but you're kind of denying your weapon its purpose.
Yeah.
They're meant to be ridden off road. They're like, it's for the bike's enrichment. If you're not giving it its enrichment, it's not gonna be happy, is it?
I suppose not.
I
guess I'll
like
just put it on par with the other bikes because it's like it's a bike.
yeah.
Bikes are good, no matter how you slice it. Bikes are good, except a penny farthing. I don't like penny farthings; they scare me.
I'm more a fan of dimeering.
All right. Next up is a monorail. What I say?
Monorail. Because it's on one rail.
It's true. Because mono means one and rail means rail.
And rail means we can't save it on Twitch.
When I think of monorails, I think of exactly two things. I think of Disney World and that one episode of The Simpsons. Where shady salesman comes into Springfield and tries to sell the town. Very successfully sells the entire town on spending their money on building a monorail, and then it sucks ass and nobody likes it. And Leonard Nimoy is there.
I
really
personally
good bit from that episode is where Mayor Quimbley comes up. Like, Leonard Nimoy does his speech, Mayor Quimbley comes up and he goes, "And let me be the first to say, may the force be with you."
Now, personally, I don't know how high the rail is. I know it's like small building height around.
Yeah,
high.
they're not that tall. Yeah. They're not as high as, you know.
I
want to imagine that. Go on.
I was gonna say I'm gonna pull up a picture for stream purposes that gives a decent perspective on the monorail that they've got at Disney World. This is going over one of the little lakes at Epcot. It's very cool. I do like the monorails out here, but also they are very use case sensitive.
I wanna imagine, given the way that they're designed, that they don't really jostle that much like normal trains do.
No, they do. I can tell
They
you from
do?
experience they do. Because
you think with how like you think how they look, because like you got things on either side, and it's like it's a very tight linked thing. It's like that definitely can't jostle that, because it's on either side, and physics and leverage and all that.
Yeah, but it's also a train still, and yeah, the thing with monorails is they're basically trains that just look cool, more than anything else.
Yeah.
And mind you, the jostling of trains doesn't really even bother me that much, but it's just like it's just like the most minorish, that's a word now, I guess. It's like the least bit annoying. It's like ever so slightly annoying when you're just like trying to, like, I don't know, be on your phone, and you get like a one like little like big jostle, like, oh, that's annoying, stop that. And it's like, I don't know.
I will say the coolest thing about the monorail at Disney World specifically is they have a hotel called the Contemporary Resort, which is very cool, and I like it. Oh shit! Hang on. Anyway, the Contemporary is built in a way that the monorail runs through the hotel. So you can kind of see.
That's gotta be like awful.
Well, it's designed
for residents.
It's designed in a way that it doesn't really affect things too much because they have like a wall built and then like a small opening for the. I say small, an opening big enough for the monorail to fit through. You know.
Still gotta be a lot of shit though.
It's honestly not. Monorails or at least the ones at Disney are fairly quiet compared to like everything else that's going on at the resort. Also, hello Shin, welcome in.
Hello.
So I think
I'm cool with putting this, but yeah,
they're cool. I think they're very, very use case specific though, in that like they really only work as theme park attractions basically.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, why not just build a regular train for like half the price?
Yeah, that's fair. I'm very excited for the next one.
This is an electric scooter.
I love me an electric scooter. They are so fun to ride.
I like.
I want to put it. I quite literally want to put them in as high speed rail because they're just so fun to ride. I love me electric scooter.
I can't say I've ever ridden on an electric scooter. I've definitely ridden on a Razor scooter.
It's something else. It's great. It's just a great feeling.
I'll take your word for it. I have no objections to putting it at Triple S. I just don't have any experience with it myself.
She's nice.
Oh.
Cool. Triple S it is.
Scooters.
Yeah. Next up is the taxi.
Ah.
Oh, boy.
Welcome to fucking New York.
Fun fact about me.
Yeah.
I've never been on a taxi. Not once.
Really?
Never been.
I have one time. Like a proper yellow cab New York taxi. One time, and it was when I was in New York, and we were like, we're in New York, we got to take at least one taxi, right? It's part of the thing, you know.
Yeah.
But it was also in New York, where the traffic is, understandably, dog shit, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Please tell me your driver was a very nice Arab man.
I don't remember, to be honest. It was long enough ago now. Like it was like almost 8 years ago at this point. I don't remember who was driving this taxi. I wanted to say
Arab taxi drivers gotta be up there with the best of them, right?
I want to say he was Arab, but I really don't remember.
Shout out to the Arabs, bro.
Honest to God, yeah. Vote for Mamdani. Anyway,
he already won, so.
Well, he won the primary. He did not win the actual mayoral election yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he wins still. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the taxi is cool as a novelty these days, but honestly, at this point in human history, you might as well just fucking take an Uber.
I'm just saying, like, overall, you're gonna get a nice taxi driver.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
The experience is gonna be, at least like for the time, if we're talking about like back in the day, it's efficient, and the drivers are nice, and they're always willing to strike up a conversation if you're willing to, just be an amicable human being. I don't know.
But also,
I don't know. I'm not a New Yorker, so I don't know how nice they really are. But
also, if you're trying to get somewhere in a hurry, especially in a city as crowded as New York is, there are faster ways to get to where you need to go. Like
I was about to say,
or walking.
That's
I was about to say,
give them more money to go faster.
Remember when we had to get from the museum down to the Macy's store, and who was it that was in
God, which museum? Was it
New
the Museum
York
of Natural History?
National
or-
Museum? Yeah, Museum of
Yeah.
Natural History. To the Macy store, and there was some popular singer in Mariah Carey was in Times Square, so it was like it was just better to run.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it was packed.
So you mean to tell
there was
me?
somebody
So you
setting up in
mean? So
Times
you
Square,
mean?
too.
You mean to tell me she
Oh,
defrosted
no.
in New York?
Well, okay, not only was Mariah Carey there, but I believe The Weeknd did a pop-up performance in Times Square.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
Wow.
Yeah. So he had like a flash mob there too. Zaya and I are like essentially running through New York City.
Sprinting.
It was
Sprinting.
yeah, sprinting.
I
It was-
hope
it was
he's saying I'm a virgin.
I don't know anything about The Weeknd outside of like a couple of things.
And then our bus was late
So
because of Mariah Carey.
so Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Sorry, Shin says some of my heritage is Arab, but I have driven so poorly when I drove. But also, I don't do this for a living. Fair enough.
Shout out to Arabs.
Shout out to Arabs. I'm gonna say taxis are cool as a novelty if you go to a city that like still has them. You know, like like the yellow cabs in New York or the black cabs in London. They're cool.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't use them as like reliable transportation these days.
I would.
Mashallah.
I'll say B tier. Inshallah.
What? Mashallah.
I think of I just think of that fucking meme where it's Inshallah, I hope they find him. It's Finding Nemo.
Oh god, I know what you're talking
now?
about. Yeah, it's like the really bad like movie poster for Finding Nemo where it's like clip art of a clownfish and it says Inshallah they find him.
Yes.
Nah, that's crazy.
Oh,
Halal
it's
family movie night.
Halal family movie
That
night.
was Finding Nemo.
Lol. Oh my god.
Finding Nemo 2.
That's like
Inshallah, they find him.
that's like the you know the Arab version of ABC Family. Inshallah
Yes.
Family.
Oh god.
That's the one.
Oh, all right. Next
Where
up,
do you put it again? Hold on. Where do you put taxi?
I put it in B tier. Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Halal family movie night. Finding Nemo 2. Inshallah they find him. It's so funny.
It's so funny.
Oh.
Oh my god.
All right.
Fucking clip art. Fucking clown.
I gotta. All right, I can't
Oh my
not.
god.
I can't not pull this up for stream to see. There it is.
God, it's so frying me. I can't.
All right.
God.
Oh god.
It's fine. I think fine.
All right. Next up is the moving walkway.
Talk about
Those are
a
great.
pointless mode of transportation.
No, these have literally saved me in my time of need. They have got me to my flight. Had they not existed, I would not have made it.
Yeah, it's true. These are very common in airports, and also weirdly enough at Universal Orlando Resort in Orlando, Florida. They have a couple of them between the parking hub and the actual like parks.
Yeah.
Because the way Universal Orlando is set up, it's like they got two big parking garages, and they both kind of meet into like a central like hub where like security is. So you go through security, and then you go on the moving walkway, and that'll take you down to City Walk. And then from City Walk, you can take one of two paths. One of them will lead you to Universal Studios. The other will lead you
Shitty
to Islands
Walk?
of Adventures. You know.
Oh, I love Shitty Walk.
Yeah, Shitty Walk. It's City Walk is fine. It's whatever.
Is it right? Is it right next to Shitty Sushi?
Yes,
Is it right
I'm pretty
next
sure
to-
they have a sushi place in City Walk. Yes.
Hell yeah.
But yes. So yeah, they have moving walkways, and a couple of years ago, the people because I haven't followed them in ages at this point, but they had a couple of people running the Universal Orlando Twitter account, and they were always trying to be funny. And one of the posts they made was, "Do you guys count the moving walkway as the first ride of the day?"
Wow.
That's a good question, though.
I think these things would be goated if they had chairs on them.
No, God, I.
They would no longer be a moving walkway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how are you gonna get the chairs back to the other end? Because it's effectively just a big treadmill, right?
I don't
Like-
know.
Yeah.
Skill issue. I don't know.
What skill issue?
Because at that point, what you're basically advocating for, Cow, is a set of 4 like conveyor belts, right?
Yeah.
That the chair is going to travel across. But the chair cannot be bolted to this conveyor belt unless it's like a curved conveyor belt, like you have it set up in a way where it can be curved like that, which it is
Yeah.
possible. I've seen it happen, but like, that's effectively what you're advocating for. You're effectively advocating for a horizontal stairmaster.
I'm asking for what I'm asking for. Cause like if I get off an 18-hour flight, I don't want to be standing. even if I'm moving on one of these things, I don't want to stand.
Right after I got off an 18-hour flight, I think the first thing I'd want to do is stand. I've been
Yeah.
sitting in that seat for 18 hours.
Well, Mel, you're not big, so you wouldn't understand.
That's also true. That is fair.
Do you know you don't know the pain of being big enough to where standing for a long period of time severely hurts your feet.
Well, Cal, I work in a job where I do have to stand on my feet for basically 6 hours at a time.
Yes, but you're not clocking that you're not big like I. It's so
I'm
much
not-
worse.
I'm not big, but I am out in the sun for most of that, so
That is true. You are from the mountains of Caucasus.
it's true. It is unfortunate. I always joke around with people who come to Disney where like they're like, God, it's so hot out. Like, yeah, but it could be worse. You could be wearing long sleeves and a vest and a scarf. I wouldn't know what that's like.
Can't relate, guys. I'm sorry.
So
But
it's
yeah,
part of my costume is a
I
vest and a scarf. So
I'll jokes and the fact that I think they're kind of meh aside, I'm willing to put them in C tier.
yeah, I can live with that. Moving walkways are cool, and they're definitely useful, but like again for specific use cases.
I think they'd be cool if they were if they went down the entire every single path of an airport, but they just don't do that.
No, they're usually down big, long, straight hallways.
I just think like it would be so cool if they had all of these like all these walkways, just every single path, even like to the food courts, like just have the moving walkway and you can just step off at your leisure.
Mm-hmm. See,
That'd be so great.
again, the problem with that is you need those rails up for safety because you know some motherfucker's gonna trip and like plant themselves face
Ruin it
first
for
on the
everyone.
yeah, ruin it for everyone
And-
else.
And again, I say skill issue.
No, I agree, but it's gonna happen. You gotta account for
Yeah, well.
every situation.
The
Next
weak
up-
survive, and the weak perish, and the strong survive. Now,
You make an excellent point. Next up is a submarine.
oh, where do we put
Oh, it's C tier.
Okay, right.
Yeah, next up is a submarine.
Just saying.
Of course, I love that.
That
This is
barely
his
came
thing.
through, and yet I knew exactly what you said.
No, of course.
I mean, it's a fantastic way. Revolutionary. I mean, there's so much to say about it. I'm gonna go ahead and just say SS. Yeah, I demand top tier.
All right.
I will take any contradictions.
I'm fine with it because submarines are just cool.
Triple S
They're
versus
just
a
cool.
submarine. Yeah.
Also,
Submarine.
Mel, remember, violence is the rules of Beast.
Okay, I'll try to remember. I will say I've never been in a submarine when it's like been like actually underwater or anything, but out in San Diego because they've got a big military base out there, like a naval base. They have, or at least had when I went there years and years ago. I'm talking like almost 20 years ago at this point. They had a submarine, like basically a decommissioned military vessel that you could just like walk through and take a tour of, and it was very cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
I quite enjoyed
it had to be kicking in there, even the MREs, and then blowing up the entire like sub.
Fortunately, they did not give us MREs to eat. So
No, I'm just saying, like back in the day, that had to be a major issue, right? There's no way
God.
it wasn't.
I could not
wanna think
imagine.
about
Oh well, you know what? Who knows, right? Because like, who knows what like the gut biomes of people
military
were back in the 1940s. Who knows, right? Maybe it was an issue at all. Who knows?
I'm gonna try to look up what the name of that sub was because I don't remember offhand. But while I'm doing that,
$5 foot long.
I thought you were gonna Google like what was the gut biome of men from the 1940s.
it's a good question. So let's see, Maritime Museum, I think it is. The USS Dolphin is the one I'm coming across. I don't know if that's the one that I went in, but it's that's the one that I'm seeing up here.
Okay.
Anyway, so next up is a skateboard.
I have no opinions unless
It
skateboard.
is. It's oh my gosh! It's like in terms of style, it has triple as high speed rail in terms of style. But like, if you don't know how to ride a skateboard, it's straight up doo doo feces.
It's listen, having grown up in the early 2000s, all right, like if you could ride a skateboard, you would have so much aura, right? Like it's pure pure riz, right? I'm trying to relate to the youngsters at home right now.
Yes.
I'm trying to relate, I promise.
It would 100% without fail give you a level 10 Gaia.
Pretty much. Like and basically from the 80s up to like the mid 2000s, right? That's how long this kind of era of God, skateboarding is so cool. You know, if you can skateboard, you're the coolest kid in the playground, you know?
Yeah.
And then the
everyone
Fire
wanted
Nation attacked.
and everyone wanted to be Tony Hawk, you know, and everything like that.
Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk.
I too want to be Tony Hawk because then I can get away from murder.
What?
Because no one would know who I am.
That's true. I love that. I love that story of like, oh, Tony Hawk, like the skateboarding guy. I wonder what he's doing right now. This.
I love those.
Honestly,
I always think of that. I always think of that tweet where it's like when the race war's happening and I gotta kill Tony Hawk and Tony Hawk reply, I appreciate the hesitation. I love that meme so much.
The original post is funny enough by itself, but then it's his. I appreciate the hesitation. So it really kills.
It's so funny.
Oh. Honestly, just for Tony Hawk alone, I'm gonna put this up in triple S.
You know what? Yeah, he deserves it.
Seems like a cool dude overall, even if you're not a skateboarder.
Yeah, well, he's just like a chill kind of guy. Also, apparently, his like grandkid is like related to Kurt Cobain as well, which is crazy.
Also, grandkids skull emoji.
Yeah. Tony Hawk's a
Yeah.
grandpa, which is crazy
Tony
to think
Hawk's kid married Kurt Cobain's daughter.
about. Yes, and then
and people in the comments were saying like, this is the potential to be the coolest person of all time.
Yeah.
either the coolest person of all time, or like that kid is not going to live up to that legacy. It is one of two paths.
Yeah, they have to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like that. We're talking about like skateboarding giving you aura. That child was literally born with aura.
Could you imagine?
It was thrust upon them.
Could you imagine, like you know, like the classic like Disney Channel original movie plot of like, oh, you gotta go to school for like, you know, a decent like business job. No,
Halloween
Dad.
Town High.
No, Dad, I want to learn how to skateboard and play the guitar. That kid's gonna be the exact opposite of that. He's gonna be like,
They
no,
just
I'm gonna
do
Mom, I
both.
really just want to go to school. Mom, Dad, I really just want to go to school for marketing. No kid of mine is going to school for marketing.
You're
This
going
is
to learn
literally
how
the-
to
this is-
shred in every
this
sense
is-
of the word.
This is literally the plot of I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh. Oh. All right. Next up is just a fucking car. Doo-doo
It's a
feces.
it's hold on. It's not just any car. I'm pretty sure that's a Kia Soul.
You
So
might be
yeah,
right.
do the feces.
No, no, that's not a Kia.
Oh no,
Soul.
it's I think it's a Toyota. It is a Toyota.
Yeah.
Um,
If
I
it's
don't know. I
Toyota,
don't know,
then
dude.
move it up a
Toyota's-
tier.
Toyota's a pretty good car. I don't know.
Yeah, move it up. Move it up to at
I'd
least.
say I'd say D tier.
that's fair.
Yeah, that's a Toyota. I can see.
Well, I don't like cars.
They're coarse and rough and they get everywhere.
I don't like cars. They're coarse, they're rough, they're irritating, and they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Here in America, as we've been blatantly complaining about for the last 2 hours at this point,
Yeah.
America has very car-centric infrastructure, and it sucks ass, and I hate it. I don't like having to take a car everywhere I go. Sometimes I just want to go to the grocery store and I just want to walk over to it. But no, because I live
agree.
in a suburb, I have to basically take the car down to the grocery store that's literally like basically 2 blocks away, right? Because otherwise, if I don't do that, there's a potential that I, as a pedestrian, am going to get hit by a car, right? Sucks ass. I don't like it, and it's 100% because of the car lobbyists. Is the reason that America has the infrastructure it is.
Big car.
It pretty much is big car. If you look at any historical photos of like downtown regions, like downtown Chicago, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
From like before cars like blew up in the way that they did. In terms of how popular they are. Like those downtowns look so good because everywhere was within walking distance and you don't have to worry about getting hit by a fucking car, right? Like it makes me so mad. I'm gonna refer everyone to a great YouTube channel called Not Just Bikes, and he talks about this a lot, where he's like, yeah, this shit sucks, and here's literally every reason why.
Nice.
So if my eyes have to be subjected to the imagery of a pickup truck with rims with like wheels that lift the car 6 feet in the air,
Don't get me fucking started.
I swear to God, I will commit boy dinner and I will make it everyone's problem.
I hate big trucks so much. First of all, they're like super unsafe, right? Like they are lifted so high off the ground that you cannot see pedestrians in front of you. It's frankly kind of ridiculous, right? There have been studies done where like they've shown like, yeah, you are more likely to hit a child driving in one of these trucks than you are if you're just driving in a regular car. Also, cars in America generally are just way bigger than they need to be. And again, because of lobbyists, it's effectively because they were like, well, we're gonna put a tax on these kinds of cars, so that there's like, incentive for people to like use public transportation and everything. And then car manufacturers were just like, okay, we're just gonna make our cars bigger so they technically qualify as trucks. So you can't tax us on that or whatever. And then the American government was just like, well, shit. Okay, there goes that plan then.
Well,
instead of just also doing
like,
it for trucks.
Not only did they get bigger and more dangerous, they also got uglier. They lost.
Agreed.
You know how like people bred pugs
Yes.
to make them look that way? They did that with trucks, and they all look bad. Remember when trucks had aura, and they were actually angular? I do.
I'm going to pull up a couple of things, right? I'm going to pull up...
Okay.
So my last car before the one that I currently have now was a 1996 Ford Ranger. It was bright yellow, and I named it Big Bird. I love that car, right? But I basically had no money to, like, do any maintenance on it, so I had to get a new car at some point because it was at some point
Yeah, that's
cheaper to get like
Yeah.
a new car, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Big Bird, I think about Big Bird every day.
I love that little truck. So anyway, I'm gonna pull up a couple of. These are two different trucks from the same, like manufacturer. These are both Ford.
Yeah.
So this is a 1996 Ford Ranger. This is actually almost identical to my old truck, right? Look at that. It's clean.
Yeah.
It's simple. It's simple and clean. And it is just a generally good vehicle, right?
Wait, Mel, you know what I just realized?
Hmm.
You had the pussy wagon.
I did have the pussy wagon. It's true.
That's literally.
And
That's
I named it
literally
after a
the
character
pussy
from
wagon.
Sesame Street.
Hey.
Anyway, this
Hold
is a
up,
2025
hold up. I got
Ford
it.
F-150. Look at how ugly this thing is in comparison. This is hideous compared to
Ugh.
just the very simple Ford Ranger here.
Okay,
From the 90s.
I don't think it's actually a Ford Ranger, but it's really close.
It's probably a very similar model of car, but yeah. So this is small, it's compact, it's only a 2-seater, right? It's got like little pull-out
Yeah.
seats in the back, so if you have, someone who's small enough and can fit in the back, you can do that. It becomes a 4-seater that way. But it's also got a big,
Yeah.
wide bed, to carry things around it. Great car.
Yes. Great
This, on the other hand, tiny bed in comparison to the size of the truck. I think it's about the same size, but the truck is so big that
Yeah.
the bed is smaller in comparison to the rest of the truck,
Yes.
right? So bad. Also, it's lifted way up off the ground as opposed to this, which is not lifted that high off the ground, right? This is lifted way high up on the ground, and you can't see down past this gigantic fucking hood, right? It's bad. It's bad. It sucks, and I hate it.
Yeah.
But nothing.
My main complaint is that these people that I both side work with are
Mhm.
the kind of people who buy these giant ass trucks and soup them up and mod them all to hell just so they can drive it into their 9-to-5 office jobs.
Yep, they don't even use the pickup truck for the thing it was designed for, which is picking things up.
Exactly. Yeah,
And
or they don't love
it's
anything.
always the same people driving these cars.
Mhm.
Yes.
White supremacists.
The same kind of
I'm
people.
gonna cut to the chase.
Oh boy.
I was about to say, no. I
These-
mean, a lot of people that are not white like these trucks.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah. I work
Mhm.
with a lot of people of color and they also like trucks.
Right. In my experience living in Florida, which has become a redder state as time has gone on, these are the same kind of people that'll have like re-elect Trump stickers on their trucks and everything.
Yeah.
And
Oh, for sure. There's a certain type, but there are a lot of people that are not white that
Yeah.
like these trucks too.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
We had a guy at my work, I don't know. He had the most knock truck. And I don't know if he modded the horn because that sounded like a train horn.
Mhm.
I am not joking.
Talk about Geraldo?
No, Fred.
Oh, Fred. Yeah. No, Fred
Yeah.
modded his truck.
Yeah, it literally sounds like a freight train is coming at you when he honks the horn in the parking lot. Exactly. And it's like 6:45 in the morning, and I'm just
Bro, you don't need to do
Oh.
that. No, well,
Yeah.
it's like
well,
you really don't need to do that.
and again with the parking situation at my job, right? Because we've had all these modifications done to the parking lot because they're building something that's taking up like 40% of it. It's like the parking spaces are large enough to get these trucks in, right? But like the roads themselves, like they'll back out into the road a little bit because of how big these trucks are.
Yeah.
And so you have to drive around them in what is already
Yeah.
quite a confined space,
Yeah.
and it's, God, I hate it. I hate big trucks so much.
I
You
mean,
don't need a
it's
vehicle that
status
big.
symbol at this point.
It is.
Um, which I was even talking to a coworker who I mildly get along with, and he's like, well, my brother, who also works at the same place, like, well, my brother got a new truck, and I have to one up everything, so I'm probably gonna get a new truck. And I'm like,
Or
wait,
you
what?
don't, or you don't have to one up him. It's fine. You don't have to
Yeah.
do that. You don't need
and
to.
And I'm just like, dude, what year is your truck? He was like, oh, it's a 2018 Chevy. And admittedly, his truck honestly looks pretty normal. I think
gonna say.
This
once it
country
gets
has failed our
past-
men.
I know. I know. Believe me. I know. He's drunk called.
Oh man.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, but yeah, he has like a 2018 truck. And honestly, I think most trucks after 2020, that's when they start looking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, no, I gotta one up my brother and everything. And I was
You-
like, that's ridiculous. And he, like he was shopping for trucks, and I was like, I was trying to make conversation. Like, do you know what kind of color you're gonna get? He was like, I know what my favorite color is. It's new. And I'm like, why do I try and talk to people at work anymore?
The insecurity is insane.
It's
Oh, very much.
brother. I drive a Honda CRV, right? And I
Yeah.
don't give a shit, and nobody else
Yeah.
needs to give a shit, right? Like
When-
I don't care.
I would
I-
happily be seen driving in my little orange Beetle that I want someday.
Nice.
I would.
I mean,
I
when-
would love to drive. Genuinely, I kind of want to get a smart car just because of how silly they are.
Listen.
Honestly, yeah.
When I got my car, which I'll put it in chat for the stream to see, I have a
Mhm.
2013 Honda Fit. It is
Oh my god,
The-
perfect.
perfect car,
Look at
Or
that
me.
chat.
personally. I named it Grover.
Hell yeah!
It is-
Continuing to name these things after Sesame Street
Yes.
characters. I thought about
I
doing
got
that with my new car, but it's too small to be called Elmo, or it's too big to be called Elmo. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna.
I was thinking I thought of Clifford, like the big red dog.
I ended up naming it Morgana after the character from Persona.
Hell yeah. But I got
But
this car.
Morgana's not red though.
No, but the color of Persona 5 is red.
Fair.
That was the joke.
But no, I got this car.
Mhm.
I paid for it in full, so I don't have a car payment. And I, like, legit at work, people are like borderline, like, adults are bullying for having this little car, and they're like, why didn't you get a truck or an SUV? And I was like, I don't know, man, maybe because it costs
unfortunately-
$20 to fill up my car. And I can
Unfortunately,
reach 33
Honda's
miles per gallon.
Hondas, despite being the best car brand ever, other than K cars, they're constantly clowned for no reason. It's like the Hondas get the generational hate that black people and furries get. It's insane.
That's crazy that you're
Okay.
comparing Hondas to black people and furries.
Yeah.
Listen, they're the ones who get constantly irrationally hated on for no reason. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, listen, this car has been fine in my experience. I haven't had any
Yeah,
real problems with it.
I love my itty
People just
I've
have
been wanting,
a
I've been
problem with
wanting a
Hondas, and I
Honda-
never get it.
It's because
Yeah.
people are.
I've been wanting,
I don't know. Anyway,
I've been wanting a Honda Fit for ages, and then people are like, "Why didn't you get an SUV?" Or
I don't know. Do you
truck?"
need
And I'm
one?
like,
Yeah.
Do you need an
No,
SUV
I
or a
don't.
pickup truck? Then
No.
good. You didn't need to get one.
Yeah, and
Alright.
these clowns are paying like $300-$400 for their car payment because the car is paid off.
Hmm.
$50,000. I got my car for $5,000. That was it.
Yeah.
It's not
So
bad.
Alright.
Yeah.
I
I know.
Next up is a golf
You
cart.
should probably. Now you listen to me and you listen good. You'll never have more fun when you're driving a go kart. It's so much fun. I used
Blast,
to
baby.
I
That's
used
a golf cart.
I used to
Yeah,
ride a
kind of
golf
the same
cart. I used to work on. I was part of guest services at my at my college when I was there, and I was living my regular show life riding one of these things. It was so much fun.
As I do get to drive one every now and then. It's not often, it's very rare, but every now and then I get to drive one as part of my job, and it's always just fun. Like, they're like, "All right, Mel, you get to go drive the Pargo." Oh, cool. And they'll tell me where to go, and then I'll just like go like chauffeur some people for a little bit. It's very fun. It feels like, especially because of the specific park that I work at is Hollywood Studios, right? So it's
Yeah.
it's a studio, it's a movie studio basically, is what it feels like when you're driving
Yeah.
backstage, chauffeuring people around. It's like, all right, we're gonna go take you down to the main office, or we're gonna go take you down to Toy Story or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It's cool. I love driving these things. They're great.
I love them.
On Guard is raiding with a party of 5. Let's go.
Oh, shit. On Guard, I haven't heard that name in a fortnight, Smokes.
It's been a minute. How you doing?
On Guard, how are you? It's been literally like 3 years. I've not heard from bro in 3 years.
How's it going? What? You know what? I gotta do the shout out real quick. I didn't even think about that. Hang on. It's 2 A's. There we are. Perfect. Look at that. What are you playing? You were playing the Pokemon trading card game live. Let's go. That's on brand, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, no, On Guard, big Pokemon guy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, to be fair, I was finishing my game dev degree, and now I'm back to streaming. Hell yeah! Congratulations.
Oh my god! So that's where you were, because like I was wondering why your Discord server was so uncharacteristically dry. It was usually always bumping in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to hear from you, man. Thank you for rating.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, we're as you can see, we're tier listing. We're tier listing methods of transportation right at the moment, or as this specific list is called, methods of horizontal transportation. So that's kind of what we're up to.
You just
Guard,
messed
were you playing like the old TCG, like on Nintendo Online?
It's saying. Okay. I love methods of horizontal transportation specifically. I know that's kind of why we went with this one, is because I looked at that name and I was like, that'd be really funny. Kind of got cooked tonight. Damn,
we missed our pickup truck rant.
Oh, we went on a full like 10-minute rant about pickup trucks. It was crazy.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Raiders, if you're needing to get elsewhere, that's perfectly fine. If you wanna lurk, that's cool too. Otherwise, welcome in. Yeah, and have fun. TCG Live, there's an online tournament platform. Oh, okay, cool. Oh,
Funsies.
yeah, they turned off the servers for Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. That was ages ago now, if I recall. Oh God. I saw it in chat. I was bracing myself.
Wow. Sorry, Guard. Sorry, I had to hit it one time.
Fair enough.
I saw that I had 10k rubies and I had to do it.
Oh, I think I gotta turn the stream volume up. No, that's gonna be the loudest thing in this stream, I promise.
I have it muted.
Well, I'm gonna try to put it to shame, but you know, hey, that's just because you know me.
I'm playing Hollow Knight, and that metal pipe was timed with the exact hit that killed a boss. Yo, let's go!
Wow.
Wonderful,
Good.
Wonderful.
Oh, that's
Wonderful
great.
Enigma.
And then here comes Hollow Knight with the steel with the metal bar.
Oh my God.
Back out!
Okay, golf cart.
All right.
Golf cart. I put it in triple S high speed rail.
Yes, that's what I did. Is I put it
Yeah.
in triple S. I do love that everyone is replaying Hollow Knight in preparation for Silk Song. I know. I can't wait. I gotta. Finish it.
I gotta get back into it too. Oh
I'm
man.
stuck on the Watcher Knights right now. That boss is fucking hard.
I'm stuck on the going, not knowing where to go boss. That's where I'm at.
That's also fair. All right, next up
What the heck do I
is just a bus. It's just a good old bus, like city bus.
A boost. A boost.
I'm not
A boosty. Anyway,
Hey. You know what? I'm gonna say it.
Inexplicably close.
I'm
I'm not a fan of buses.
You're not a fan of buses? I don't mind the
No,
bus.
I've had too many bad experiences with buses.
That is fair. That is
With
fair.
buses and the people that ride on buses.
Yeah.
That is fair. I do wish we had more
Yeah.
buses. I also wish our public transportation system was better in general, but buses are a part of
Agreed.
that. So, I don't mind buses. I'm thinking maybe B tier.
I'll put B for bus.
Yeah, B for bus.
For bus.
Next up is, I believe this is a pickup truck.
Man, I'm about to bust. Anyway,
All right.
no, Mel.
It's
See,
a
I like
Chinese
so
work
this-
truck.
yeah,
These
it's
things are
a K
awesome.
car. It's a K car.
I love
Now
these.
these things
These
are
things are
These things
great.
are elite. These things might go right behind bullet trains for real.
Honest to God,
Yeah.
yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're right. Then we'll put that in. nice detail.
Unfortunately, though, because these cars are so popular here in the States, but they're not. They refuse to regulate them because if they were to do that, the automotive industry would crash. So they refuse to regulate them.
Good. Let it burn. No,
The only downside to these cars is that you only have like a simple radio and you won't get any other amenities like a cigarette lighter or like a charging port.
That's fine.
So I guess you could
I'll
mod it if
reject
you want.
convenience. Like, if I need to use like a pickup truck, this is the perfect pickup truck, right? Because it's like got a huge wide bed, right? It's not like the Ford F-150 where it's like a tiny bed in comparison to the car. This car is like 60% bed, right? Like,
It's great.
it's
Yeah.
great for getting shit done, you know? And it's got a tiny cabin, and it's very small compared to other like kinds of trucks. So you're not taking up that much space on the road. So if you're only using this to get to your day job, you know, you're not taking that much space up in the
And
parking
then
lot.
when the revolution starts, you can isekai Donald Trump into redo of Healer.
For Twitch purposes, I do not condone anything that was just said.
I didn't say kill. I didn't say kill, so I'm good.
That's true.
I still got to be careful. All right, this is public airwaves. Cowlickers still be cowlickers, I see.
Hey man, I never changed. I never changed.
Oh,
you expected me to change?
yes, but you did say redo of a healer.
Hey man, I know ball.
All right, next up is a fucking camper van.
I almost want to put this in S tier because Ben 10. That's just
This-
I'm biased.
this-
yeah,
to be fair-
it is
to
the
be
fucking
fair,
Winnebago.
This literally does just look like the Rust Bucket.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
fucking
Yeah.
Winnebago shit.
Yeah. Okay, that's S tier. Yeah. Next up is
Yeah.
a kayak, canoe, something along those lines.
No,
wanna-
that
this is-
actually
it's like-
looks
it's-
closer to the yachts that was
A
destroyed.
two is I think. Hold on. Is this the actual speedboat? This actually might be a speedboat.
Yeah, actually, it looks like large. It looks like yachts. These
Yeah,
actually look like yachts.
look at the angle that they're going at. It's like they're going really fast. Isn't that what speedboats do? They kind of like angle up when they're going fast.
Well,
These are
they're
going
not
down-
moving. There's
These
three
are
of
going
them
down
together.
rivers things.
Yeah, they look like yachts.
Hmm. They also look like those I don't know how like I don't want to say what are those like those kinds of boats that are like the ones that are like in Venice.
Those would be
Gondola?
gondolas. Yeah.
If these feel like like a mechanized version of a gondola, because there's just a lot of people on them.
Yeah, but gondolas are
So I don't
typically
think
very low capacity vehicles.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. These are boats. These are meant to go on a river. I'm gonna say fucking I don't know. Put it in B tier with the other boat.
B for river.
B for river.
Yeah, B for river.
B for river, and not for boat.
Rubber.
No.
River.
Rubber.
Brothers, we've got company. Anyway, next up is a smart car.
You know, when these came out, I clowned them because like everyone was clowning them.
Yeah.
But as I get older, it become more and more appealing.
So this
Because-
solves my problems with a lot of cars.
Go on.
Cars are too big these days. These are
Yes.
great.
Yes.
They are
Yes.
fucking tiny.
I don't know why, but I feel way safer in a smart car because of how small everything is.
Mhm.
It's I don't know, and they feel like way more maneuverable. I don't know.
I'm glad I can get chat to do epic. Brothers, we've got company, and he's made a grave mistake. Left the weapons room unlocked. Yeah, we're gonna get a full cover out of me at some point.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
Do these cars? I feel like now this can be the case with any car
Mhm.
because like if you turn hard enough in one direction, you will flip. But why do I get the feeling that this car flips more often? I don't know. It just feels like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably just because of the way it looks, because it looks more top heavy than most cars do, because it's not as like
Yeah.
flat as the car.
It's like
This-
a
Also, you're
mini.
right. We were,
it's like a
we were
mini
theater
Amazon.
comrades. That is
It's-
true.
It's like a mini Amazon truck. If I'm being honest.
Mm. It's the specific color I
This is
think
what
that's giving
everyone at work
Amazon.
thinks my car.
No, it's the shape too. It's the shape. Because Amazon, you know what Amazon trucks look like, so right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
big and bulky. But yeah.
But they're like potato wedge shaped, and this is also like that.
That's fair. Sorry, Colleen, you said like this is the kind of car that your coworkers think you have.
Yes. They're like, oh, so you got a smart car. Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
Okay, go back to what my car looks like, Mel.
Yeah, hang on,
If you
hang on.
will.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
In what
that's
world?
not a smart
The-
car.
Yeah,
The-
like people are like, oh, so you got a roller? You're driving a roller
These
skate.
are-
So you're driving like a go kart.
These are two
The
different kinds of cars.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I know I at least
the-
wanted a 4-door car,
Hmm.
but
you
no,
know
it drives me insane.
the Republican mind needs to be studied. Truly.
Yeah.
It needs to be studied Django Unchained style.
With phrenology? I don't think that's how you want to study that.
Yes. Well,
Is
you
it-
know.
That'd be extremely
Is it-
unscientific.
Is it the study
Well,
of the
you know,
Republican
it-
mind just called CTE?
To combat injustice, one has to embrace the devil to do so.
One must
Yeah.
fight fire with fire, yeah. Anyway, smart cars
Violence is always the answer, folks.
smart cars are cool. I'm gonna put it in S for smart.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
I joked about getting one, and Josiah was like, "Ew."
Mhm. All right, next up we got
No,
Zeppelins.
I at least wanted to accept.
Okay. So
When
we're gonna address the elephant in the room. Zeppelins, they kind of are cool, but they have ties to that group, don't
The-
they?
Germany in the
Ooh.
1930s, yes.
what?
Yes.
I mean, yes. In the okay, well then, Colleen.
yes, in
guess what?
insofar
What?
that the Germans in the 30s
No more bugs.
did use
No
Zeppelins.
bugs.
Oh yeah,
Anybody that buys from
But
that's a stretch because that'd be like saying anybody that buys from Volkswagen is a Nazi.
Or BMW.
that's
or,
fair.
or
BMW.
Fanta.
or Fanta.
And I did say I wanted a Beetle, so I guess I'm a Nazi now. Wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
Again,
There
for
you
Twitch
go.
purposes, that is a joke.
It's a joke.
Yes.
Clearly.
We do
within the
not
context.
condone the actions of the Nazi Party. All right. If
You think
anything,
Poochie-
Take
You think
your day to
Poochie
go
always
punch
end
a
up well,
Nazi.
okay.
I want
Go,
everyone
to,
to know
go,
that
take, go take a sabbatical to go punch a Nazi.
I'm currently holding up my physical copy of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, a game in which you exclusively fight Nazis in black shirts. All right. I want to say
As
Hell
it
yeah.
should be and
I-
always will be.
do not condone the actions of the Nazi Party, and if anything, I would punch one in the face. Now,
Hell yeah.
The only thing Nuremberg got wrong is that they didn't hang more of them.
I think wow. Yeah. I got nothing for that. That's I got nothing.
Nothing
I'm
else
at the
needs to be
gate.
said. Yeah. All right. So,
Happy.
Zeppelins are cool. That being said, my problem with Zeppelins has nothing to do with Germany in the 1930s. And, well, I mean, a little bit, but not for that reason. No, my problem with Zeppelins is the Hindenburg and how I'm always going to think of that anytime I see a Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
they are.
You still
they
fly
are
in
cursed back.
planes.
I do fly in planes, and I
Yeah,
know
9/11 happened.
I know it's a double standard, but like I don't know, man. it's a
Also,
weird thing
Trains
with me.
derail all the time, yet people still ride trains.
Aren't they like super slow too?
No.
No, they're actually quite fast.
Oh. And they're very fuel efficient.
Mhm. It's
Well,
just
they did ride in them in the hit Blue Sky movie Robots.
I think that's true. They did. I think the difference between thinking about something like the Hindenburg with Zeppelins versus thinking about something like 9/11 with airplanes is anytime a Zeppelin shows up in any form of entertainment media, like 90% of the time, they make a reference to Hindenburg, right?
Oh, of course they do.
Yeah.
So
But it's double standard.
so it gets ingrained in your mind, about this kind of thing. Like,
There's a reason people are considering putting sails back on cargo ships because they discovered that it's just a more fuel efficient and a more efficient way to travel. That's why we're going back to Zeppelin. That's why people keep on putting out these ideas with Zeppelin.
I just want to take a giant thumbtack and poke a Zeppelin and watch it fly around like a
Like
But it
balloon.
won't.
because that's not
It
how Zeppelins
won't.
work.
I know, but I want like cartoon logic.
like
I
a
want cartoon logic to apply. I want cartoon logic to apply to Zeppelins and Zeppelins only.
Your Zeppelin is being manufactured by the Acme company.
No, for real. I want that.
uh,
Acme made Zeppelins.
the other
God, that'd be awful.
So besides Hindenburg, Zeppelins are fucking cool, right?
Yes.
They're fuel efficient.
Also, could you imagine overfilling a Zeppelin until it exploded? That sounds so metal.
I mean, you could do that to basically any vehicle.
Yeah, but it's not a Zeppelin though. It wouldn't create a loud pop that
I mean, we
could
could-
burst your eardrums.
Yeah, but it's not a zeppelin.
Okay, but have you considered overfilling specifically a
It's a-
Zeppelin?
It's something. Have you considered Zeppelins? Anyway,
Anyway, I'm gonna
Zeppelins.
put this in. I'm gonna put this in S tier. I don't know. Zeppelins are cool.
Okay, thank you.
they got unfortunately
Bad
they have
press
aura.
from
I'm sorry to say.
bad press from that
Yeah,
one
bad
incident.
press.
Yeah.
That one incident,
That one
literal,
incident.
singular incident. You know how many car
Yeah,
crashes,
Yeah, they'll
Train
never
derailment,
there'll never be another one.
planes falling out of the sky for one incident, and we're done.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say. You only got one shot.
That doesn't make any sense because of literally what I just said before that.
You only get one. Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
What?
All right, so this last one on our list, oh god, is what appears to be another fucking car.
A sports utility vehicle, in
An
fact. I think.
SUV.
Yeah, I think that's an SUV.
Yes, this is
This-
the kind of car that I have is an SUV.
Hey, raise your hand if you raise your hand if you learned that SUV means sports utility vehicle from Fred.
No, because I didn't watch Fred.
Okay, that's just me, I suppose. Fred taught me more than school ever did. Anyway,
Fred taught me who Weezer was.
thank you. So, you know what, Fred Figglehorn, I salute you.
And before something
I
comes
feel
You're
back
right.
out, Fred.
I feel like SUVs, it's like part 2 of my my pickup truck rant, except it's like the woman version of a pickup truck.
Pickup truck, and then pickup truck, and then in parentheses, feminine.
Yeah, like the man has the giant pickup truck and the woman has the giant like
SUV.
SUV.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same thing too, where like they just pull up in their giant ass SUV.
Their Ford Enclave.
See, but there's the thing is
Yeah.
SUVs are going to get big enough to a point where there's going to be no distinction between an SUV and a minivan, which is also something that a lot of
Honestly, yeah.
soccer moms have, right? So
Yes, I
Honestly,
100%
minivans are good, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
minivans
I agree.
are good if you have a need for them, which is
Yeah,
again my
we
point.
have a friend who has a minivan from his parents, and he's doing like color guard at the university, so he has to lug all the equipment and stuff.
That's a good use for a
Wow,
minivan.
on guard, you should meet them.
Yeah.
On guard and the
Um,
color guard. Wow.
I remember seeing a meme where it was like, why is it that most like soccer moms get the big ass SUVs although they only have one child?
It's because half
I'm
the
like-
time they're also transporting half the soccer team, hence soccer mom.
That's
It's for the same reason why guys buy giant pickup trucks. They have small radius.
I truly love that there is like a correlation between the size of your pickup truck and the size of your penis.
I don't make the rules.
yeah. It's
Um,
not. Yeah. It's
I wouldn't have Libya.
So I that's something that I used to yell like anytime someone would come by with like a huge pickup truck and they'd be blasting their music and you know blasting their horn and they'd have like all the mods on it, so it's like lit up underneath and it's like 6 inches off the ground, like further than it needs to be.
All the mods. They have Twilight Forest.
Yeah.
Tinker's Construct.
Tinker's Construct, yeah. Yeah, I would always yell something to the effect of, "All right, everyone," or "All right, dude, thank you for letting us know how big your dick is."
yeah.
But yeah, no. But yeah, SUVs are kind of the feminine version of that, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's all right, cool.
It's giving. It's giant SUVs are giving low egg count.
Anyway, I'm gonna put this in fucking I don't know with the other car in C tier. That'll work. Yeah.
That'll do.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
And there we go.
God, I love Babe. I love Babe.
I watched it for the first time recently.
Babe.
God, I love Babe.
Babe.
I
love Babe.
also love Babe Pig in the City, where I think they're in like in Venice. It's cool.
I haven't seen.
It's alright.
I
I'm
haven't
not as
seen.
big a fan of the second
I
one.
love Babe Pig in the City. I watched it like 10 times in one day once.
I haven't seen Babe in actual ages, and I don't think I've ever seen Pig in the City.
You should. I told Colleen was like, I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. Da, 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 da. I was like, we're gonna watch Babe, and she was like, what? I was like, we're gonna watch Babe. She was like, no, you're not. It's like that Anakin Skywalker meme format where it's like, we're gonna watch Babe. Oh, you're just joking, right?
Right?
You're just
You're
joking,
joking,
right?
Colleen, we're gonna watch Babe. Cock shotgun. We're gonna watch Babe.
We're gonna watch.
We're gonna
Babe.
watch Babe.
God.
Jesus Christ.
All right, that's
was-
the transportation.
I will stand
tier list
on the
done.
fact that when it comes to talking pig, I prefer Charlotte Web.
Charlotte's Web. Well, it depends on which version of Charlotte's,
Charlotte's
Web
Web
we're
is
talking about.
far too. Charlotte's Web is far too sad. I can't do it. Babe has happy endings every
It
single time.
annoys me that the titular character dies. That is my problem with it.
Don't watch most Greek tragedies then.
Charlotte's Web gives me the
Oh, I
same
know.
vibe as Charlotte's Way gives me the same vibe as Bridge to Terabithia and how sad it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
in
can't
how
do it.
how sad it is and how shockingly like out of nowhere it comes, right? Because like, I mean, Charlotte's Web,
Yeah.
everyone knows it because like it's a classic childhood story.
But
right?
if you hadn't read it at the time, that's the thing. It's like
If you
hindsight's
hadn't-
2020. It's like, yeah,
But if
we
you
know
hadn't-
all know Charlotte's Web is a tragedy.
But like, if you hadn't read it at the time, right? And it still has like a somewhat of a happy ending because like she's survived by all of her baby spiders, right? It's
Cool.
it's bittersweet. Bridge to Terabithia is just fucking sad
Cool.
for no reason because they're like
Yeah, it really
halfway
is.
through the story they're
Oh
like,
yeah, she died.
oh, she drowned.
They just kick the metaphorical stool out from under you and watch you crack your back on the
Yeah.
side of it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Charlotte's Web at least does something
I-
with it. Bridge to Terabithia is just sad for no reason.
I just hate media like that. It's just not fun.
I saw
Yeah,
that movie
it-
in the
like,
That's
theater.
why.
I don't
That's
know.
what.
I'm,
It's like,
why
what?
I
All
cannot-
right, kid, you've learned that. I don't know. Your friends are gonna die someday. Congratulations. Like, what has he learned?
And it's
they're-
like, I don't
like,
know,
Save that lesson for a little bit.
Yeah.
man.
anyway.
You don't have to realize that everything you ever loved, hoped, and dreamed
That's-
after is
that-
gonna
that's the
die
reason why I-
someday.
You know what? I think the reason why I hated Akame ga Kill is because Bridge to Terabithia traumatized me.
That's the reason.
Getting attached to a character and watch them brutally die. I can't do it. It's not
Yeah,
fun.
that's fair. No, it's not.
Yeah, the
It's
thing
just-
is, you don't even watch the girl from Bridge to Terabithia die. She dies off screen.
yeah, that's even worse
Yep.
in my
Yeah,
eyes.
she got
just
Where it's
she got
like,
off screen. She
yeah,
got
your
off
friend-
screen.
yeah, she's
She
dead.
got off screen. She got off screen like she fought Blackbeard from One Piece. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Fuck.
Anyway, to transition from talking about sad children's media, who wants to talk about fun children's media?
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
Hell
or-
yes,
or-
sister.
Or do you guys
Do we have
not
time?
have enough time? Yeah, because it's already 11 o'clock where I am.
It is 11 o'clock. And something tells me, for as much of a debate as we had over horizontal means of transportation,
Do we maybe
Yeah.
want
I
to save
think
the
we'll
PBS?
have something a little bit more to say about these TV shows.
Yeah.
Gonna be completely
Oh, for
honest.
sure.
All right.
The
We've got,
tangents
like-
alone
we've got
will be like 30
bangers.
minutes.
And certain things right up front. Like, do we really think we'd get through the first two within 20 to 30 minutes?
Probably
Yeah,
not.
there's no way we get through this entire thing without going on 5 tangents that last 30 minutes
At least,
each.
and if we tried to speed through it, we're gonna feel like we've done a job half done.
It's
Yeah,
true. It's true.
Yeah.
So in that
Yeah.
case, here's a fun little teaser for next time we do this. Is
Next
I just
time,
saw, I just
3
saw the
months.
updated photo for that chick.
yeah, next time on Game Grumps.
That one, Connie.
See y'all in 3
one?
months, I guess.
That there was like a no. I refuse. This was no.
This
no
one's gotta
3
happen
months.
sometime soon. Come on.
It will happen.
Okay,
I will ask
like
each week.
like this month. This
Yes.
soon?
Yes, it will
Okay.
happen this month.
We're gonna try to make it happen anyway.
The tier list grows
Mm-hmm.
with each passing stream.
All right. Well, in that case, we will just kind of leave it there for now. Yeah. While I get everything set up for end of stream, then, do you guys want to kind of introduce yourselves or something along those lines? Plug anything?
When I was gonna Colleen, just so I know.
I have not.
Oh, yeah, no. I remain
You remain
unseen
plugless.
on the internet, and that is how I would like to keep it for now.
That is completely fair.
Well, I stand on my soapbox. Hello, everyone. My name's Calicers. I'm trying to make TikTok my main source of income. Please follow me on TikTok and like and repost all of my posts because I want to be able to get paid by TikTok. I'm doing very well. I'm doing in terms of like how consistent I am. I'm doing very well, but I need your help. from viewers like you. Thank you.
Speaking of PBS,
Speaking of PBS,
TikTok.com/calicers, please.
this
I beg
stream
of
has
you.
been
Mhm.
funded by the National Science Foundation and viewers like you. Thank you.
God help us all.
Anyway, in that case, we'll go ahead and go to the log off screen for now. We're gonna me boom boom boom, and our good friend Maiden Melody is live, currently playing
Yeah.
Hollow Knight. It looks like she just got raided by someone else. So how funny would it be if we went and raided her a second time?
Double raid?
It seems like there's a raid
Yeah.
happening, and we should join.
time-
I think we should join
It's
in.
time
Look
the
at that.
third. It's
Let
time
us
the
get
third
in
party.
touch with our ancestors by raiding.
Guys. It's time to third party.
So our raid messages, you just pulled a turnip raid. Yeah, have fun over at Melly's while we head on over there. It looks like she's playing Hollow Knight. Because everyone is right at the moment getting ready for Silk Song.
Oh yeah, they're getting ready.
Yes.
By the
When's
way,
that
Silk
coming?
Song,
September
$20, and it
4th?
comes out in like 3 days. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
no,
20
wait,
bucks.
no, wait. $20 for? Nah, I'm
20
getting it.
bucks.
I got it.
$20 for Silk Song, dude. Anyway, so the vibes over at Melly's are a little bit different than we are here. So
Most definitely. You won't
How
hear
so?
you won't hear Melly talking about Isekai and Donald Trump in the video
you
viewer.
definitely will not hear that over there. So yeah, go have fun at Melly's. She's a very good friend, and we'll see you guys soon.
I have the best isekai. My isekai is the best.
Goodbye.
That's on the internet forever
Bye.
now. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.